comes for Mr. E. It's his favourite. My favourite, mate, so don't worry about it. Give it to someone special. When George Michael died, Mr. England shaved his goatee beard off, but he did have a goatee beard from the day George Michael did. What's happening, Jamie? But you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, it doesn't surprise me. I wrapped it up and said, I tell you who's looking rough. Andrew Ridgeley. He was on one of the Sky channels this morning, doing the top 20 Christmas songs, but he did say something. I think I'm right, but I might be a little bit wrong. But he said in between songs, I think the next song he was introducing was Jonah Louie, you know, Can You Stop the Cavalry? Can You Stop the Cavalry? And he let a little anecdote out how him and George Michael were sat. It might have been round George Michael's house or round his, but they were with his mum or his dad or something. And after that song, after he heard that song, he said George Michael went upstairs, come down an hour later, and he'd wrote Last Christmas. He'd wrote this song in an hour. Fucking shite, I could have wrote it in half an hour. Yes, Fatty, what's happening? Fatty's in the house, everyone. Big love to Fatty there. Full of the Christmas dinner. All the best, Fatty, and the missus. I'm going for a little Christmas theme tonight. Look at that gay background there. Gone all gay on the background. Jim Smith's in the house. I've just rescued Jim Smith's live there. It was going to the dogs. And in rescuing Jim's live, I've just ruined my own YouTube career there. So big up Fly Meet the Moon's YouTube career down the Swanee. There's my main man, Slim Reaper. Big up the Slim Reaper. Been here since day one. Got to have respect for the Slim. Merry Christmas, Slim Reaper, and all the fanboy. Stallone Roses. Big up the Stallone Roses, the Podrefs. Along with Randy, the Podrefs, well, they were like brothers, weren't they, really? You know, we all, we tolerated the Podref, but the likes of Roses and Randy, they were right up his bum, weren't they? Right up the Podref's bum. Sing along if you want. You can all sing along. Got a new hat today. That's 2 I've got now. 2 that don't fit us. Check that out. I thought, well, if I'm going to go out, if my YouTube career is over, I might as well go out in style with a new poster and a new Christmas tree. Well, the Christmas tree. Snow is falling all around me. See, this is where rumors start, you know what I mean? Roses used to go out for a pint with the Podref, him and Norris. Remember when Norris battered the Podref? The Stone Roses was there. He was videoing it. I know Lucifer likes this one. He'll be dancing to this one with their lass. Be doing the foxtrot there in the front room. Go on, Lucifer, lad. Flinging their lass about now. It's on the bucket list, mate. It's on the bucket list. I might not go with the full. I might go with the FM TTM. Good little poster that, though, innit, mate? You like it? Want to get some lights around it, you know, like them LED lights. There's Lucifer being far too honest there, Lucifer. If you're going to come out with statements like that in here, you get all you deserve, mate. You deserve all you get, sorry. I thought I could smell mackerel there. Can anyone else smell mackerel? Another Christmas. Yeah, so I've got the same birthday as Muhammad Ali and Alexandra Usyk. How mad's that? That's fucking mad, that. What do you think of that, Dennis? See, Dennis already knows. He already knows. He knows me, yeah. I've worked with Dennis for a long time. He knows, like... Dennis is actually funnier than me, to be fair. I know it's hard to believe, but he is funnier than me, like... And I miss Dennis, like, at work. It's not the same, mate. Hey, Dennis, can you believe, right? They made us work on the 23rd night shift, mate, till 7 o'clock. Big up the Aldi, anyway. Another OG there. Stuck by us through thick and thin. I met them one night outside the bongo. Tell you what, another one of these. Got these 6-pack. I'm not going to argue with anyone over how much alcohol's in them and that, but who's doing the pop like? Aldi definitely does the Flamingo Land 2-step. You know, he's got moves like a sea lion, man. Dances like a sea lion. This one's Jim Smith's favourite. I know for a fact he had posters, I heard. Who was it you had posters of, Jim, on your wall? Belinda Carlisle, was it? And who was the other ginger one? Because he likes his gingers. Who was the other one, Jim? She was a bit of a one-hit wonder, wasn't she? Big Merry Christmas to the Quaver Raver there. Our Lynn's. Big up Lynn's. Lynn's had a bit of a mad weekend, that, with John Beck, another one of my mates. John Beck. Respect to John Beck. That's the one, Jim. He's probably still got them posters, hasn't he? Yeah, Quaver's had a bit of a mad one this weekend. Bit of YouTube love going about there, John Beck flavours. It was mad because I had heard a little rumour early on in the week that John Beck was going to go. And I remember him saying to flavours, I'll pop down, but you know, it's one of them, innit? You know, oh yeah, I'm going to go, but fair play. They met up. I like John, man. John's straight as a die, like. And I think he's made up with Jim as well, hasn't he? Don't know what's going on with Chris, they've definitely been on Summit, haven't they? They've been on Summit, PP and Jim. You know, you've got to get the northeast. You've got to have the northeast banters. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Chris? You're joking, aren't you? Is he letting more secrets out? He said to me earlier, Mr. England, Lucifer said to me, his lass was out shopping and he said, I can't wait to rive our lass's knickers off. He said, they're fucking killing us. I said, just keep them things to yourself if you're going to be wearing your lass's thongs and that. Big Ash in the house. What's happening, Ash? We'll be getting a round of golf with Ash this year. Ash, what do you reckon? Me, you and Danny G. Me, you and Danny G. 3-ball. Could bring some numbers in that, like. Who could we have video on it? Who would we have video on that? Some Northern King could video. Couldn't he? We'd get him a buggy, a few joints. Slim, I did see that post you put up the other day, mate. Honestly, I'm going to say this now in front of 18 people, right? We're going to get a game of poker on. And I'm going to show you how to play poker. Christmas. What have you done? Ash is enjoying a Christmas there. Christmas on the other side of the door there. Getting some proper turkey. You have fun. Remember those old heaters back in the day that your nana had? You know, the ones with bars? You had to get rid of them out of Ash's house because his lass kept saying, oh, stick us another bar on. And he was like, don't be talking about bars. And then we used to say, put another bar on. I heard that, like, someone I think he's been going in hard on him, hasn't he, that? Is it 34 double D? Been going in hard on Danny, like. And I haven't watched the video, but I know the title of it was Danny basketball or something. He reckons he's really good at basketball just because he's got a pair of fake Nike Jordans. Puts them on and turns into Kobe Bryant. It's not a joke that Jim has got. He has got a look of Don Johnson. He wears the same clothes as him, chinos. If you want to find Jim, just go and look for a Don Johnson. He usually has chinos on, the cream ones, with a big press right down the front. He'll have a pair of slip-ons on, purple slip-ons, then burgundy Ralph Lauren slip-ons, no socks. They usually have like the jackets that doesn't fit him, too big for him. It's like a felt material he's got. Pick up the Heist. Heist has had a GB on the end of his name there now for some strange reason. Up the borough. If anyone can tell me why Heist has put GB on the end of his name there, or anyone can tell me what GB stands for. Apart from Great Britain, that is. Ice is back. When you're in your membership, Ice. Quaver, we need an alternative to GB. Get your alternatives to Great Britain. God bless. Could be God bless. It's a bad. Oh, it's happened there. My Wi-Fi can't be playing up, man. Do you get paid tomorrow? Is it Pip Day tomorrow, is it? Yes, I'll have another 99 pence I look forward to next month. Girthy bonk on. That's better. That's better, Quaver. I think you could be right there. Heist German bastard. Or bastard. Let's say a prayer. Pray for the other. If they'd done a version of this now, right now, if they brought a new version of Band-Aid out, who would be the first 5 singers? Because I haven't got a clue. And it's a world of dread fear. Yes, Gadji, what's happening? What's happening, Stevie? Look at that there in his picture. Want some? Want some? Oh, the creature. It's not that God, it's them. The Reverend, that Reverend bloke, he'd definitely be singing the chorus, wouldn't he? Him out the communards. In Africa, this Christmas time, the greatest gift they'll get this year is life. Oh, great by Crimbo Street, it? Yeah. King, what do you think of that, mate? Look at that. Try to drag the channel out the muck. To you raise a far one underneath that burning sun. Chris M wants a fight. Chris M's been on the baby sham, hasn't he? Dangerous, that baby sham, Chris, man. Just have to keep standing out of the way so you can see it. Feed the world, feed Lucifer, feed him, please. He needs some food. Well, anyone want to jump on? Who used to say that? Anyone want to jump on? Who was it who said that? Come on, guys. Help me out. Oh, Tunesy, on it. Anyone want to jump on, or I'll just go and listen to my music? Anyone jumping on, or I'll just go and listen to my music? Food. There you go, man. You just hit that link. You hit that. You put your date of birth in, where you live, recent photo of yourself, your acro, and then you're on. One of my favourite bands. Tell you what, if you're tripping, King, when you're on the mushies, right, go and watch any of Boney M's videos to their songs, right? They're definitely on the mushies when they made them videos, like. What, you must be thirsty then, mate. What, you haven't had a single drink? That's dangerous, that. It's a wonder you're still alive. On Christmas Day, hark down here. I see it, the link. The angels sing, a king was born today. I'll get Lou to come on and give us a slap. Another one. Yes, Taffy, what's happening, Taffy? Pick up the Taffy. Yeah, if you want to jump on, just have your acro ready. Recent driving license and a utility bill with your address on. Anyone who jumps on tonight does get a mini Delight Bailey's sweetie thing, look like Maltesers. Forevermore. I see who you've been falling out with lately, man. Oh, there was a Ice. So anyone who knows Icy, yeah, we get to call him Icy over here. If I had to watch one film tonight, Icy, everyone in the chat is desperate to watch a good film, right? But they've only got 2 hours. What film are we watching tonight, mate? And I do hang on every word that Icy says when it comes to films. Yes, Cartman, what's happening, my mate? Cartman, absolute OG. #1 angler on this YouTube. Couldn't lace his moccasins up. Chris, it's alright, mate. You can come out as a Boney M fan, mate. He knows I love a good slasher film. But anyone, mate, I tell you what I did watch last night. Red One's anyone seen Red One with The Rock? Fair play. Bit cheesy, but decent. Or Cartman's on the lakes now. Cartman, the first time I seen you on a panel, mate, was a few years ago, right? And you were on the lake and you had a red light on. All you could see when Cartman come on the Cartman came on. It might have been on PP's or someone's, and all you could see was this red light, right? Because it was pitch black. He was on the lake. And he had what am I doing with my hand here? And he had a big bright red light on. Oh, Red One, yeah. Are we giving it the thumbs up? Nah, I like The Rock, like. I keep getting mistaken for The Rock. You know, when I go out. The Rock or Jason Statham. It's annoying now. I've already had that one, man. What about I've heard this? Anyone remember this? I don't. No, man. I stopped wearing that cock suit, like. Are you babysitting Al or what? I don't know how Al's got time for this YouTube, like, with a toddler running about. All the time, Cartman, you know the one, mate. Christmas. Who's from Middlesbrough here? Heister. Thank you, right on cue, Heister. So, two cinemas in Middlesbrough. Yeah? One of them is on a retail park showcase. Been there since the retail park opened like 30 years ago. Decent, you know what I mean? But the other one, Heist, did you know that's closing in January? The one in the town, closing the pictures down, man. I'm not surprised. Like the last film I seen at them pictures, right, was Despicable Me. Remember that? Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Can you hear us okay? Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Are you on the shrooms?
Oh, yeah, I'm here. I'm just rolling a joint.
What do you think of that, mate? That poster? Decent, there, eh?
I can't fucking say it all.
Oh, I'm probably not the best person to ask there. Probably a
I
little
can't
bit.
say.
Probably can't even read that, can you? Do you know where you are, even?
No, it's just a fiction. I've man done it, you know. That's what I kind of fucking say. Probably like
So
everything's just flashing colours.
tell us if you don't mind, right? Because I've never done them, right? So when did you have these? Yes, Tony Kelly. What's happening, Tony? Links there if you want to. What time did you
No,
have these?
2 hours ago, I think. 2 hours ago, hopefully.
So is this what Northerners do on Christmas Day? They have mushrooms.
That's what I did. Grow them
That's
myself, man, in the brains.
That's an alter. I know I'd probably get addicted to them, me, mate. I'd probably just. Oh.
I'll tell you what, send me your address, right? And I'll fucking send you a fucking, I'll send you a little fucking something to have to try.
So I've seen pictures of these mushrooms, and they do not look like you want to eat them. They look like little aliens. What you showed me.
Fucking huge, mate. Honestly, the ones I've had before that you get in England are just tiny little things that look like, you know, like daffy, you know, them little fucking flowers with the skin, you know, they grow all over. Them little, I can't really call them, mate. It's gonna be fucking crazy now. Like dandelions, daffodils, or something
Yeah,
like that, you know.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
how you call them. But they're just tiny, like UK fucking shrooms, like, but these ones are growing are fucking massive.
So what do you do with them? How do you
Well,
how do you eat them?
I'm just eating them raw. I just put them in my mouth and just chewing them up and swallowing them at the minute. Like, it's
You
brutal,
don't
but
you don't put no salt and pepper on them out like that. You just nick them.
nah, you just neck them. I'm gonna lemon take the rest. Like, you put them in, soak them in pure lemon juice, like, and it breaks them down so your body doesn't have to do that. It
So
changes something I cannot remember onto a fucking stone high to tell you, like,
do this,
it,
yeah.
uh,
So
it just
so
speeds everything up, like,
so you've had a few joints, right? And you've got these mushrooms, but all you've got in your system is a few joints, right? So you
yeah,
take these mushrooms. Half an hour later, what's happening? What's the first thing that's going to happen?
you just start smiling. Literally, you just start smiling. Do you know what I mean? It's
Well, you
crazy,
can't
like.
help smiling. You
Aye,
just
that's the first thing that hits me. Like, it's just you just smile. You're like, oh, I forgot I took them.
and then what? What's the next telltale sign like?
And just everything, just like, yeah, like, your professional vision. You know, the corners
Yeah,
of your eyes and things.
yeah.
And it's just like flashing colours and things.
Oh, you're
Like,
getting
you know,
traces of them. You're getting traces
I,
like when you. Yeah.
I, then you get traces, and that's good. The good man, the good. You know, and it's just like it's a bit. You took acid, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a bit like
That's
acid, like it's just well, acid tries to mimic it, doesn't it? You know what I mean? That's what he invented. Is acid.
every
Fuck yeah.
time I've ever took acid though, mate, you just feel like you're gonna die on acid. Like, but you just get with it, don't you? Your
I
body's
took
just
two the other
like
day.
totally fucked in it. Like,
I've got four. I've got two more. I took two the other day for like 12 hours. I was just sitting there and I was like, fuck me, I wish this would stop. It was nice, but I wish it would stop now, you know what I mean? 12 hours later.
so I'm not gonna lie, right? Like, if I didn't know you took shrooms, I probably wouldn't have guessed just talking to you, though. You know what I mean? So Is this because you're used to them, or
Well, yeah, they're wearing off a bit now and all like that, but yeah, I miss them, like, miss them, like, they're kind of good.
and I can remember like just watching shite on the telly on acid, and it just like
I'm
anything's
gonna
good
fuck,
in it. Like
I'm gonna take them to fucking, tip off it. No, like, fuck it. Christmas, yeah, when you best to your life for 12 hours, mate.
yeah, the acid. I'm not gonna lie. An acid tab, you are fucked for like 12 hours.
Oh, literally
Easy,
12 hours.
easy. Last time I had acid, right, I can remember, right, on the morning there was three of us. We'd been tripping all night, and we were watching. You had the telly on, right?
Oh,
Remember,
it's
remember
like,
John, remember John McCririck?
oh, the racing dude.
Yeah. So he was on Good Morning Britain, right, and we were all sat in my mate's front room, right, tripping off our heads, and nobody said a word for about an hour, right. We were just watching the telly like this, and then John McCririck come on, right, with his wife, Booby. Do you remember her, Booby? Used to call her Booby.
Yeah, I think so, I think so.
He's the biggest male chauvinistic pig, right, in the world, isn't he? And we were just like, watched
I
it. And
called
then
him, he called me.
when it went off, right, we all just hadn't spoke to each other for an hour, right? We all just looked at each other and just went, did that just happen? Fucking John McCririck just torturing his wife, like live on Good Morning Britain. Like, it was just, you couldn't have wrote it, you know what I mean? Yes, Big Billy, what's happening, Big Billy? Is Billy big, like?
Aye,
Is Billy big, or is he just like bragging there, like?
no, he's big, he's bigger, he's about 33 stone, he's only 5 foot, like.
Oh, is he one of them?
Aye,
So does he really mean Fat Billy? Or
I should be fat Billy, like, but I just want to be a bit pretty
we'll
clever, like,
change his
get a
name if he
bit crack.
jumps on. We'll change his name to Fat Billy.
Aye, fat Billy, little fat Billy.
It's not really on there, is it? Calling yourself big when you're fat, you know what I mean?
Aye, I know, should be called, yeah, exactly.
It's one of them, isn't it?
Oh, there's a that's a gone, like.
What type are they like? What's on the front? Because I think we had strawberries.
Yeah, I think these were South Park or The Simpsons or some shite.
Or yin
Songs.
yangs, or what else are the yin yang? Purple ums.
You just buy the fucking paper, didn't you? And you just dip them yourself, you know what I mean? That's all it
We
is.
used to
You
go and
might have
play
strips on
snooker.
them.
We used to go and play snooker on them, like about five of us used to go to
Uh,
the snooker club. It was a nightmare
I
when it was
just,
your shot, though. You know, when it was your shot, and you had to get down
you
on
can
the
see the
table.
balls. All the balls are just moving and all just look the
What?
same colour.
Even worse, right, when it was your turn to go to the bar. Oh, mate, that was hell, that, like.
Oh, yeah, nuts,
It's like
nuts, nuts.
about an hour before it was your turn, you started worrying about going to the bar and that, thinking, how can I go to the bar like this and try and be normal? And just ask for 5 pints, you know what I mean? So,
I know.
so is anything going to bother you now on these? Like, if somebody knocked on the door, wouldn't you get a bit para?
Nah, I just wouldn't up the comes. That's it. I'm done. I'm done for the night now. Like I might get it with me later, like but I'm done for the night now. Like
I'm grilling
you
you
know
here,
what's gonna
right?
be coming this time, like.
So, is there anything that you wouldn't do what I said on mushrooms? Anything that's just not happening?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't fucking go outside when it was cold. That's it. I'm probably gonna put you on a bad trip in it when you're freezing. You know. That
But
I don't know. I just like to be in the house warm, just warm with
yeah.
loads of weed. Like I get good chatting. Do you know what I
Well,
mean? I get good
it
chatting.
is
Like.
one of them, though, isn't it? Like I can remember that. Like once you're in the zone on the acid and that, you don't want to be like moving. Do you? You don't want to be going into anything. It's a total mission, isn't it? Even going to the toilet and shit like that's like, oh, it's a mission. That, like.
Yeah. I tell you about when my mate took that fucking them strums the other day, the other week, didn't I? He was just sitting there, he was just like cuddling into his pillow. And I was like looking up, I was going, oh, what the fucking joke. He was going, please just sit. It was his first ever time with psychedelics. He was, please just sit down. I was going, man, I was full of energy, like. But that's what does it, lifts me up, you know.
What about that stuff? Have you tried that stuff, DMT?
I've
Have
tried it.
you?
Yeah, I'm tried it. I made,
What's
I've
going on
tried
with
it.
that then? What's going on with that?
Yeah, that's really good stuff, like, but it's only
Is it?
short, you know. But it's not like a buzz, it's just like it's good stuff, like, it's good. It's 100 quid a gram now, like, it's
Is it?
fortune, you know. That's why I've been taking
So,
like a stick to the shrooms.
so have you seen that film? What's it called? Limitless.
Yeah, I limit this way, it is, that's quality,
Is-
that. There's a season and all about, like, there's a season.
That was brilliant. That film, mate, wasn't it?
It was excellent. There's a series, that's one season of it.
Is that what it does then? That's where when I'm thinking of DMT, I'm thinking of Limitless. Or is it not?
I,
Not like
I, it kind, well, kind of, but it's very short lived. You know what I mean? It's only seconds. Do you know what I mean? See, I'm like I don't on shrooms. You know what I mean? When I take shrooms, I just feel like I can think clearly. Everything's just. But on about prescribing, shrooms on doctors and that they do in different countries. You know.
So could you have like a really intellectual, are you like gagging for like an intellectual chat or go
And
like
me.
deep? You could just go deep on like some sort of topic or what?
Yes, yeah. Like, could I? That's why I drew an A. Like, I thought maybe you can have an intellectual
Well, you
conversation
know
about
that, you know
anything,
there's
like.
absolutely no chance of that at all on here, like.
Every time I feel like I just have another joint mound and it just dumbs us down a bit, like.
Amanda, you should have got Amanda some acid for Christmas night. Or some little pack of mushrooms. I'm sure she'd have been buzzing opening a little present and it was a load of like
She's got some
alien
shrooms,
looking
She's
fungus.
got some shrooms. She's got some,
Yeah, I think it's definitely on my bucket list, mate, to try some shrooms. Like,
Honestly, I'll just messages your address and I'll send you some.
what about the munchies? Did you
Uh,
get the munchies on them?
Not really. I don't like. Not really, but people do like, but I don't like.
Oh, we'll have
See
Amanda on
that?
later and see what it's like see what it's like for a female on the old shrooms. What if you have a bad one though, and you like start smashing the house up and stuff on a bad trip and that?
Yeah,
That
you
never
didn't.
happened.
Not made doesn't like.
What
She's
did you
not
do
like.
last night, mate? I haven't watched any of the tube. Did you? I'm surprised you didn't give me some stick like for not turning up for me lives yesterday. Did you notice?
Can you see them there?
That's what I mean. Look at
Yeah.
these people. Look at the state of these, right? Let me put you on big screen. Hang on. Because these are just weird. Look at them, mate. They just look like, I don't even know what they look like, but you just ate them raw.
Aye. Them suits right now, them, they can down to nothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're,
Yeah.
I didn't need them's drying up now.
They look mad. I wouldn't even know which ones to pick, me. Like, where do you get them? Is there anywhere
I
around
grow
here?
them myself, man.
Oh,
That's what I'm
yeah, you
saying,
do.
yeah. I've got the kit, I grow them myself.
Where'd you grow them on the back
Oh,
of the toilet door? Oh, he's gone now. They look bad though, don't they? They don't look very, I'm not going to lie, they do not look very inviting. Amanda thinks they look great. In the mushroom sense, maybe. But you put them on a plate. You put them on a plate, like with some chips and that. They're not really
fucking
looking good.
kick yourself, didn't I? Nah, I was gagging when I ate the ones a day, like proper gagging. But, there's must in it.
Definitely going to have a go at them, like, I'm not going to lie.
I'll send you some of them, man. I'll send you some of them. Don't worry.
Did you get out decent for Christmas, mate? Or?
Just some jogging bottoms, socks, and that cap.
You have to get some socks, don't you? It's standard,
Usuals.
isn't it? Standard socks, like. I got a pair of trainers, me, like.
Aye.
Mm.
Kind.
Do you remember
Got
back
that
in the
one.
day? Do you remember Adidas? Not many people remember them, right? I haven't got them, but they're similar, you know. Can you remember Adidas SRS with like the 3 pegs in the bottom?
No.
The referees used to wear them, right? Back in the day. They were black and white, and they had like a black, white, and a red peg in the back, you know, in the sole, in the heel. You not remember?
Adidas.
SRS, they were called. Anyone else remember them? They changed to started calling them LA. The ones now at
Oh,
LA.
I was gonna say, I've got a pair of them, but the newer ones, the LAs, aye.
That's what
Yeah.
I've got today, but them SRS, you can't get hold of them now. They were black and white leather. And
Aye.
yeah, I like Adidas, me, like, not gonna lie.
I like Adidas. Like Adidas is what I like. I mean Adidas. I don't really like Nike. I didn't mind the clothes, like, but I like Nike trainers. Like, I mean Adidas trainers.
I've got too much whiskey today, mate. I've got fucking 4 bottles of whiskey, right? Two
Well, you
Jack
know,
Daniels. Two Jack
do
Daniels, like, one
do
of
something
them.
about it. Then get one
Them,
crack up and get it down, yeah.
you know
Ugh,
that? Don't like that, do you know?
I wouldn't thank you for whiskey, like.
Yeah.
I wouldn't thank you for alcohol, to be fair, like.
It's alright, that stuff, like.
I didn't drink now, not really. Oh, the odd pint every now and then.
I got this little woolly hat, right? The little woolly hat there that turns into a golden egg. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Bet you wouldn't
Nice young
mind a bit of that.
man.
Terry's
Nice young
chocolate
man.
egg.
Have you had Terry's orange with the orange in it? Orange.
What? Just
Terry's chocolate
segments
milk.
of pure chocolate?
Aye, the day one with the orange in it now, aye. With the orange flavour.
I got some toilet roll with sprouts on.
Aye. You like sprouts,
Uh,
like?
you're proper tripping now, aren't you? Sprout toilet roll.
It's actually where I'm like, and then chips haven't kicked in yet, right? So.
I prefer Sunderland toilet roll, you know, with all the Sunderland players on.
Is that why you like the men touching your bum? Aye, okay, then.
I got this as well. Look at this. Just so you're not tripping, these are actually miniatures, right? What the hell is it?
Oh, it's alcohol, man, it is.
Oh, don't you do the alcohol, like, whatever
Nah, I
that
don't
is?
drink them.
Madagascan
Um,
cola.
aye.
You know that? Mad
It
that,
is.
innit?
Yeah.
What
Nah,
else
I
did I
didn't
get?
drink anymore. I have the odd pint, like, but yeah, alcohol's not for me, you know.
Got some of them as well. Look at them. Smiley face.
iPhones.
How did you know that? I thought it was, I'd get away with saying that was a smiley face there. Or an alien.
Aye, I've got some, like,
Have you got the earpods, like?
mine's getting back with a little minute, 2 seconds, I just want to swap them, like, please, you know. Oh, swap
Yeah. Remember the Rubik's Cube?
them. Yeah, remember the Rubik's Cube?
This will make you trip. See that?
Aye.
Pick as a colour. Pick a colour.
I can do the Rubik's Cube, you know.
What? The whole lot?
Aye.
Well, just pick as one colour then.
Blue.
Blue. Ooh. So look.
Maybe not jump back on in 2 minutes, my phone's not working.
Yeah, I'm just going to do the Rubik's Cube.
Hang on, mate.
did they go? Toughy, that one, like, normally, let's have a look. Naughty that, innit? Naughty that. I don't know how they do the whole thing, though, you know, when they do the mad ones. Amanda, gives another one. Gives another colour. I knew you were going to say that. Gives another colour. I was trying to teach me, my nephew came in my room early on, and he seen this Rubik's Cube, and he said, red. So we'll go red. And he said, is there red on there? I think it's the red, you mean orange. I think it's orange because I haven't got a red. I'll do orange though. So my nephew come in and he said, oh, Rubik's Cube. And I said, can you do it? He said, yeah. I said, I bet you can't. He said, no, I can't. I said to him, pick a colour. He was absolutely amazed. Like, I know there is one sticker like that looks like I've done it, but you can't really change the colours. Yeah, if I had the light on, I could do it like we were watching, but I could do about 3 or 4 sides. Takes me a little bit longer, but there is a method to it. There is a method. We'll have no smoochies in the chat. Look, getting a bit smoochy there. Smoochy. Aldi, you're just jealous. You're just jealous, mate. Just because you cheated everything, Al. Just because you cheated everything. I bet Al could cheat.
I've been sitting on the back of it ages.
Oh, have you? I've been doing the Rubik's Cube, mate, haven't you? Were you impressed there, mate, or what? Could you do it?
It's only a couple of moves, you know what I mean? It's the whole thing, but then it's one side's easy, man. One side's easy.
Yeah.
I've had a Rubik's Cube, I'm not sure you like. I haven't got a Rubik's Cube. I haven't done a Rubik's Cube for years, like, but it's only 3 or 4 moves. Some's 3, some's 4.
Have you seen them when them world champions where they do it in like 20 seconds or something?
It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. People think
would,
it is clever to work out the way you need to turn it, but it's just basically certain moves, isn't it?
well, there is a method that I follow that I've always. I first got one of them when I was about 10, and I learned how to do and I still use the same method now, and I just got older one 30 years later and just did it straight away from what I remembered, like
one side.
But it still does like amaze people, especially if you've been on the mushrooms, man. Somebody just starts doing the Rubik's Cube in front of you.
Well, if you could do the whole thing, I'd be impressed. Like, we can do one side. Like you said, you learned how to do that when you were 10. You know, and press his moon. Okay, now.
Here then, right? Here's one for you. Right? Here's a question for you when you're on the mushrooms, right? So you got 50 white socks, right, and 50 black socks. 50 black socks, 2 pals, right? You're just about to go and get a pair, right? But the lights go off. What is the least number of socks you can pick up before you're guaranteed a correct pair? 50 white and 50 black.
No, like I've been on mushrooms and I'm fucking smoking weed. What the fuck are you talking about? Socks? I wear
You
odd
said
socks anyway, so I didn't care.
you said you got some socks for Christmas. You want a pair, and you got 50 white and 50 black in the pile. What's the least
Right.
amount you can pick up before you're guaranteed to get a correct pair? It's an easy question, like.
Well,
So
you would say
taking
20,
everyone in the
you would say
everyone.
21, wouldn't you? You would say 21, but it's probably not that.
So you were saying 21, Aldi's saying 2. Now let's not forget Aldi is quite a clever bloke. He talks to gets mammals to do tricks and that, right? And he's saying
He's a goldfish with brat.
you saying 21. And no one else dare say anything in the chat, like they daren't look
So what did you
stupid.
say? You had 20 white and 20 black.
49. You got 50 white, right? In that pile, you've got 50
Right.
black in the other pile.
Right. Wait. Yes, right.
What is the least amount that you'd have to pick up before you were guaranteed to have a pair?
Well, 2, because they're separate piles.
So how would you be guaranteed? Well, if you pick one white up and one black, that's not a correct pair, is it?
Because you just said one's in one pile and one's in the other. I would just make sure I just picked out the same pile.
Sort the socks out. Sort the socks out before you take the mushrooms.
Exactly, guys.
I've heard some funny answers in my time, but 49 Slim has got to be the best, like.
So what is the answer then?
So the answer is 3. Because if you pick one white one, and the next one you pick
yeah, so
black,
yeah,
the next
you're
one's
gonna have
going to
a
be
pair.
white or black.
Yeah.
But Slim, you were close with 49 there, mate. Honestly, mate, it gets them every time. I've heard somebody say 51. And I'm like, nah, it's not 51, like.
Ask us again tomorrow. Ask us again tomorrow. That's still not have the clue.
Look, Aldi's even trying to explain it. It was, look.
If you pick 2 white ones or 2 black ones first, then you've got a pair, so that's still at the moment. If you
I
pick
said
like a white one and a
guaranteed.
black one.
I said guaranteed, Al. You're not guaranteed. If you pick 2 up, you're not guaranteed.
I'm so bad doing the same. Just go commando on my feet.
Just don't wear any socks that day. Just put some sliders on or something.
Fucking sliders. I mean, flip flops,
You
man.
wear Gucci sliders, don't you? You and Ice Chain. I know Ice wears Gucci sliders.
Ice Train wears Gucci sliders with his full on Gucci tracksuit. It's all Gucci. No, I didn't wear flip flops, man.
Yeah, so you're not going to wear them Timberlands if we go out for a drink, are you, mate? And not going to wear them, are you?
Well, got me flary jeans and that.
Your boot cut jeans and that with a. Did you? I bet you used to cut the sides of your jeans up so the
Extra
laid over your
flare,
shoes. Put
with a
little cuts up the side.
nice big sheepskin jacket and that. I like the part, man. I like the part.
There's Al. At least he's come back. At least he's got the bottle to come back in the chat after that explanation there. Like, I'll give him that.
Oh, days right, who wears white socks anyway? Who wears white socks anyway? You know what I mean?
Yeah, who can remember, right? Who can remember that craze with the luminous terry towel and socks? Can you remember them? Bright orange and bright green. Can you remember them?
Nah, I'm good for you. You're younger than you, though, man.
Oh, yeah. You probably would have had to be in like early 50s to remember. There was just like one. Oh, yeah. Here's another one for you. Have you heard about this Guinness thing? This Guinness craze that's going on TikTok?
No.
You know, pints of Guinness. So all the pubs in England, there's a shortage of Guinness, right? In England.
Oh, aye. Yeah.
Have you heard what they're doing? It's stupid. Who started that off?
Don't I?
So anyone who doesn't know, right, they're ordering a pint of Guinness, right? And you know, you've got your head. and it's dead straight in it, right? The bottom of that head, the cream head or the Guinness. So what you have to do is when you buy it, right, your first drink, you have to keep drinking it until, and then you put it down, and the bottom of that head has got to be right in the middle of the G on the Guinness.
Oh, so you've got to guess. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yes, I've seen that.
Split the G. There you go. All D's on it. Split the G out.
Yeah.
And because of that, the pubs in England there's a shortage of Guinness, right? Because Louise's friend is a landlady and she's got no Guinness. We can't get any Guinness. That's crazy.
Is that why they were noticing that gear, Mike?
Yeah. Mad that, isn't it?
That's nuts, that, mate. That's nuts.
And the kids are just buying it, having a go, and then just leaving it because they don't even like Guinness. They're just doing it. Split the G. Let me see if I can find it on here, mate. I'll show you what they're doing. I'll see if I can find it. Remember any other mad crazes like that? What about the, did you do the ice bucket challenge?
Well, I've done that for a lot.
Did you do it? Did you do it?
Nah. I went in there, I've done the Boxing Day dip in the North Sea and it was snowing, like. That counts in a thong. In a Christmas thong with like about 200 people. It was in the local paper and that. Me ass out and that.
Right, so this is what it's all about. This splitting the G shit. Let's have a look.
Right, Shane, that is a good night out in my moon. That sounds like an ideal night for me.
Right, can you hang on. That's right. Getting faster at this now, like. So here we go. This is why we've got no Guinness. One sec. Oh, this is why we've got no sound.
Does that mean you have to go to the pub and pinch your Guinness glass first?
Here we go.
In Ireland, when you get a pint of Guinness, they have a tradition called splitting the G, which means the line, the divider between the white and the black should fall where the black is below the G.
All day. Why normal kids would drink in 2020? All day was drinking Guinness.
What's happened there? Like, is that just gone off? God's sake. Can't do now, right? That just stopped there. Let's have a look at another one. Let's have a look at this battery thing.
Splitting the G. Actually, that's how you split the G.
That is totally gay, that, like, isn't it?
Very gay. How this is misspent youth. How many times now? What about we'll float Guinness in a pint glass?
If you're splitting the G, right, you're just gay.
You're either gay or you've got some kind of like addiction to Guinness. Like
2020, you mentioned that. That was some drink. 2020, I remember that.
2020. That's what I was saying. The red one, like.
What was the other one? What was the other one? Thunderbirds? Was it Thunderbirds?
Thunderbirds or Thunderballs or something. Oh, yeah, that was nice.
Unsub, do you remember the Thunderbirds, mate? It was like a wine, wasn't it?
Was it blue or something?
No, it was like clear. I can see it now. It looked like a bottle of martini. Oh, mate, it used to wreck you.
I once had a drink of this. I didn't know what it was called, but someone tells you the other day. It's called Ghost Lager. Ghost. It's a spirit. It's got bits of real gold in it.
Does it?
You know, it's clear. It's got like it's sparkly. It's got loads of bits of like glitter, and it looks like glitter, but it's real gold. Like wipes you out, like, you know.
Is it? Got real gold in it.
Real gold flake, aye.
Have you got any gold, like King? Have you got any gold, or are you a silver man? Do you wear rings or out? Or
Nah, man, I'm rich out. Have you like?
I'm like, no, I had. You know what? I had a sovereign ring, right? When I was 18. Guess where I lost it? St James's Park.
Aye.
I went to a match, got filled in, and got it ripped off my finger, mate. How bad's that? Got filled in after the game, and they ripped my sovereign ring off my finger. Nearly ripped my finger off. That's how
You got
bad they are.
you got filled in on a couple of Geordies.
After the game, yeah, we got filled in after the game. I'd parked my car in the worst car park ever in Newcastle. Never been to St James's Park before. And
Yeah, good beat now, did you?
we did get beat. Peter Beardsley scored as well.
Oh,
No, it was though.
aye.
My mate from Borough, he was on Newcastle's books, right? He was a keeper, Peter Keane, he was called. And he only ever got on the bench. He only ever got on the bench once, right, in the Premiership. But he got us these tickets. He said, "Oh, I've got you some tickets." So I was like, "Oh, nice one." Anyway, it was only in the Gallagher end, wasn't it?
Oh,
Three of us sat in the Gallagher end Newcastle Borough game. Can you imagine? Yes. And honestly, I was like, "What am I doing here?" And anyway, when we made it through the game, back to the car in this horriblest, dingiest car park in the world, right? Walks back to the car, and then about 20 of these lads just come round and went, "Are we then, Borough? Are we then, Borough?" And we were like, "Oh, it's like, I don't believe this." Look around, two of my mates just legged it off, right? Couldn't see them for dust, just left me on my own, right? Mate, the next couple of minutes, my car was just trashed. I just got filled in. There was no windows left on my car. Like, they were all jumping on my car and that. They were like fucking animals, mate. It was shocking.
Aye.
And I had to, when they finally went, right, this is after they'd ripped my ring off my finger. Like, literally. Pulling at my neck and that, see if I had any chains on. It was unbelievable. And anyway, so I got in the car with no windows in, right? No windscreen, no back windows, all smashed in and that, right? And I drove through Newcastle like that, trying to get on the A19. And the best thing about it was, right, I got a police escort out of Newcastle, right, with no windows. Because I told them what happened, and they got me out of Newcastle on the A19, so I'm driving all the way back to Borough, right, with no windscreen, no windows. Goes down to the pub where we'd all set off about 4 hours earlier, right, where we'd all met. Driving down the road, right, in my car, this Ford Escort with no windows and all that, right, pulls up, he's me two mates, right, sat there with a pint on the wall, you know, the ones who ran off.
Oh, right, aye.
They were sat there with a pint and I rolled up in my car all smashed up and that. Like, what the fuck's going on? I was like, oh, cheers for that, yeah. They'd only ran off and jumped on the, you know, the spastics bus.
Aye. Just
Jumped the lift with the spastics all the way back to Borough. I was picking like bits of glass out my forehead and that. And they were sat having a pint. Every day, mate, I swore down I'd never ever go to a Newcastle game again after that. I haven't, like.
Oh, quality.
And Roker Park, we went to Roker Park once, me and my mate, right? We went in our own end. Comes out after the game, just about to walk, just seeing the car, right? It was only two of us, seeing the car. Next thing, my mate just went to put the key in the car, right? Somebody just like sideswiped him, broke his jaw, just knocked him out totally. They were my two of Northeast derbies, mate. Two experiences. Never again, like. Friendly place, isn't it? Newcastle, like, and Sunderland. That's the
Aye,
one,
mate.
Jimmy, innit?
It's just local derbies, man, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Have you been watching? Did you watch any YouTube last night, mate?
I think I was watching that tonight. I can't remember.
I missed it all last night. I missed it
I
all
think I was
last night.
watching
I've hardly
James
seen
Smith.
it.
What do you make of Pete? What do you make of Pete situation?
I don't know, because I mean, let's get it right. I think everyone in here has seen the roasting that he got off BZ. That was bad, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was funny, like.
I mean, it was funny, right? It was funny. Anyone who knows PP knows that he got done big time that night.
Maybe I can take that on the chin all day, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the way I see it. PP cannot. The mistake PP made was going and doing a live straight after it and that, and he should have just laughed that off. You know what I mean?
Exactly. PP can take it, like, but at the minute, I didn't know what's going on. I didn't know what he says about the bullets in the CS class and things. I don't know if that's true, or if it's a wind up, or if it's somewhere in the middle. Do you know what I mean? You never know what PP like was. He probably just winding everybody up, like.
This is where I'm lost. See, I haven't seen any of that. So what's he saying's happened?
He's right. Apparently, Mordo's been and done the house, sprayed the house up, and put posters all over, but they got the wrong house.
What,
And
his
then the
home
police,
house? His house?
but they got the wrong house. And then the police, then his missus has rung the police and says there's whatever in the house, and they come to the house and they raided the house, and she's given them ammunition and CS gas. And Pepe says he's on the run. He keeps going live on the run. It reminds me of Cameron Bobby Gale was on the run, and then he got locked up in prison. And then he escaped from prison. All the time he took the smuggle up, though.
Are the police
That's what he says, right? That's what he says. They've got 4 bullets in the CS gas. It's all kind of jail. I mean, that's what he's saying. I'm going to go to jail for life.
I tell you what, though, I mean, see you, Jimmy's right there. I mean, Moto, he fell out with PP big time, didn't he? Moto's got a bit of form for doing stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? He was supposed to be behind doing Hector's car over, wasn't it, or something, or Hector's house.
Yeah, Jimmy, I don't think he would. Like, it's Moto's stamp. That's what he does. Moto comes out, he puts posters up and things like that. He does that. That's what Moto does. I don't think you're the one to knock the door.
He's a one for your opinion, because I haven't spoken to you for a few days. Did Decker get slapped up off Brett May?
Well, I know he did the first time, not off Brett May, off somebody else. Like, I know that's a fact. He got a 5-piece combo. But Brett May, he didn't have a Brett May because he thought someone was shite. You know what I mean? But I've not heard no though. I've not heard no of anybody like.
I don't know. I mean, the way Brett May was saying it was that he done him, didn't he? In Hull, was it Hull prison? And then
yeah. I know. He definitely did it. He definitely got done the first time. I know that for a fact. Like, there's another that did him like.
But Decker's totally denying it, and he's saying it's all bullshit.
He's denying the Brett May one, but he says you don't want to know. He says he got suckered. That's what he's saying about the first one. Like. But that's what happens in prison, apparently. Like, you know, you've got to be fast, like, especially if you've got a reputation and you call yourself the governor when you're a bait. Do you know what I mean?
You've got to laugh at Brett May, though, haven't you? I heard him. I watched his last few videos, and he was saying about 100 grand him in Venice on the BKFC. 100 grand.
But now Venice is saying they're going to fight again, apparently, and now he's saying they're going to do it up in the northeast. That's what Brett May is saying, but Venice is he kind of, you know what I mean? Venice is in a bad place at the minute. Like, it's in a bad situation.
I mean, we haven't seen a lot of Paul, like, have we?
It's out now. It's out now. We're going 20. You got a
Danny
20.
Christie's coming out now and
Did you hear
telling
about
us
Venice?
he's off the wagon, isn't he?
Did you hear about Venice? We're getting a 20 grand bill.
No,
I got
is that
20
on
grand
you?
bill.
Is that on YouTube, like?
I spent flip like yeah, we were seeing it on Emma's live, like
Really?
20 grand. 20 grand bill, 25 grand or 20 grand or something.
20 grand what?
Yeah.
Bill?
A bill I got taxed.
Ooh. That's a few good sessions, that, like.
Yeah. Naughty, innit?
Okay, now I haven't heard that one, like.
Yeah, there's not
Venice is flying about, but Venice still watches this, you know, because he was in PP's chat the other night.
I seen him, but it was really him, though, because there's loads of fake accounts, you know.
Yeah, he does like PP, though, because he remembers PP. And I know Venice does watch, because he's popped in Monks a few times in the last few months. They were doing a charity. When we did that charity thing for that kid, he popped in, so I think he does keep his eye on it, but
I didn't mind Venice, like, I didn't mind him, like,
I'd have Venice on here, like.
I didn't mind him, like, he just needs to stay in his own lane, you know. That's basically what he needs to do. Like, he needs to stop getting involved in shit. It's just the best way, innit? It's just the best way. You just keep your head down and just get on with your own life, innit? That's the way to do it, like.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't like DC at all, like. I didn't like him, like, fuck yeah.
So he's been doing a few, and
You what, mate?
Hang on a sec, I've got a bit of got something to share here, right?
You would, Rugby, you would, how you would.
Jesus Christ, tomorrow. It's his birthday. So, I'm not going to swear, I'm not going to reply.
Can you hear that all right?
I mean, you should have put, did you not see the rap he did?
No, when was that? When was that?
Oh, yeah, just the other day, like.
Joyce is bringing in. I've got no problems with that, mate. I'm happy for the.
What is he? Is it a short or? Let's have a look.
So there you go.
Yeah, it's a video on his channel, like him and his mates spitting balls.
But yeah,
I've seen it clipped somewhere.
We've got Andy Smith. Is that it? Andy Smith, HMP Doncaster.
No. He's like standing in the kitchen. Get on his channel.
Is it a video? It's a video, is it?
Aye, it's a video, aye.
Is it on Brett May's channel? Can't see it on Brett May's, like.
2 seconds, I'll have a look, 2 seconds.
Got a channel on here. He's got Yummy B. He's got the Venice shout out, the Decker fight. Let's just have a listen to this, Danny. I look there. Let you listen to this.
I hope everyone's good. A couple of days ago, I put a video out there about my experience in HMP Armley, and you know what? One hell of an experience it was. Now I'm home. I've decided to turn that negative life I was living into a positive to help young lads along the way that are involved in a life of crime, not being the best version of themselves. And if I can do it, you can do it. So here we are. On the 20th of September last year, I was remanded from Leeds Magistrates Court to HMP Armley. I spent from the 20th of September to the 1st of February in HMP Armley, and I met some good lads along the way, a couple of Asian brothers, lads from all over, really, because HMP Armley was full of lads from all over the world. So there you have it. I mentioned in my video that I was locked up. My first video that I actually put on YouTube, I was locked up with a lad called Paul Myers on the force. We was banged up together, and you know what? Someone took my video and they put it on TikTok. And funnily enough, Paul seen it in Stockport, Manchester. So he's been in touch with the page, TikTok. He's been commenting, messaging. I've seen some of his comments, and today I got a phone call. I get a phone call off a lad that I was locked up with in Armley, Paul Myers, and you know what? It's been my week. It's been my week. You know, me and this lad was to spend 4 months in a little cell together, and we got to know each other quite well. And you know, nothing respects in his video. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on a good path, buddy. He's coming down to see me this weekend, so I'm excited. I'm excited, guys. But right, here we go. So I left Armley, H&P Armley, on the 1st of February. The screws come to me at 6 o'clock in the morning and said, Smith, grab your bag, grab your stuff, you're going, Sheffield Crown Court. I knew the date was coming up because I had another case pending at Sheffield Crown Court. So I said to Paul, give him a few bits of clothes, give him a few bits. I said, look after yourself, make sure you get in touch when you're home. And he has done. So I can't knock the lad, you know. Anyway, gets to Sheffield Crown Court, hoping to get sentenced. Never got sentenced, so the local jail to Sheffield Crown Court is H&P Doncaster. So here we go. Big eye opener. I was pretty settled in Armley, so moving to H&P Doncaster. Didn't know what to expect. Gets in the waiting room in H&P Doncaster from Sheffield Crown Court. I think we got there about 8, 9 o'clock at night. So they gives us chicken cave and chips. You know what? One thing about Marshgate, the food was quite nice. So anyway, gets our chicken cave and chips, gets into the waiting room, speaks to a lad. Says, where you from, mate? He says, Rotherham. I said, do you know so-and-so? He says, yeah, I do. With my mates. I says, Cushy. I said, are we getting padded up together? He said, yeah. So he gets padded up on 3C, the induction wing in Marshgate. Do you know what? Didn't know what to expect. But believe me now when I tell you, Marshgate is on another level to what Armley was. There's thing with Marshgate.
Who is this fella anyway?
Sheffield's local to Marshgate. Doncaster's local to Marshgate. Wakefield's local to Marshgate. So all them lads from them surrounding areas that get remanded to prison.
That's his channel.
Was in the first 5 minutes I landed on
Mute the cunt.
Didn't want know what to do with it. Anyway.
You divvy him, like, isn't he?
Been on the week.
Mute him, just my head in life.
Boom, Patsy. Yeah. Start coming to me door.
Know what you mean, like.
If you want Ebenezer Green's Platts 4 days ago or something, he has Brett Mayer rapping like.
Old Ebenezer. Do you watch Ebenezer, like?
Aye.
Is he the main man for the North East stuff, like?
Yeah, it's not just the North East, like, but aye. Everyone used to see it, like, everyone used to accuse me of being behind Ebenezer and all, like, a while ago. Like, I think that's why I take an interest. I would see if it was me, you know what I mean? I don't care. I'll tell people
you know what,
like
right?
Jesus.
You know what? Everyone knows, right, that me and you like spend a bit of time together on the YouTube and that, right? And
man, you make the sound gay, man. You make the sound gay.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, listen to this one though, right? I don't know if anyone picked up on it, but I think you picked up on it, right? The other week, I thought that you were clipped 44 double D. I thought that was you.
No, that's not me.
That was
I know who it is.
That was my thinking. I thought that's you. You've started the channel up.
Nah, it's not me, man. I would just say, you know what I mean? You mean if I wanted to be like, you know what I mean? I know who it is, like.
What about Danny? Asking you to go to the thing.
Oh, sorry, Clip Kids. Oh, sorry, Clip. No, sorry, I didn't know who that is. Sorry, I thought you were on about Clip King. Clip. Sorry. What were you saying about Danny? My mate.
What was I going to say there? Well, he asked you to go on holiday with him, didn't he? But he's a one for you, right? I was thinking, you just got that job. You just got started a new job, hasn't he, right? What new job lets you have 6 weeks off at Christmas when you've already been there a few weeks?
Well, he told them on the interview, like, he says, look, I've got a holiday book, like, this is as fine. I know where he works, I know what he does, I know exactly where he works.
Weeks.
In that
It's-
daft
it's true,
grass,
this.
Venna, you,
Aye.
right? Idiot, you're
Yeah.
a grass, that's what you are, police informant. Well-known police informant in Middlesbrough. Yes, you can have a fight, but you're a divvy. That's what you are. Commenting on little things and removing your posts. So I've seen what you've done. Venna, this one's for you. 25k. Thank you. Victim. That's what the big horde man. Ask him about the 25k, anyone who knows him. Victim. That's what he is. No, the little fat little man, 5'5", who he calls 40. He soon fixed your pal Venna, didn't he? Want to play Lee Duffy? You seen what happened to Lee Duffy, didn't you?
Yeah, his dad's been putting a bit of stuff out about Brian also. I thought that
It's just idiots, man. He soon took it down. But you're on about man wanting to play Lee Duffy in films, man. That's how sad he is. Stood on a car bonnet, idiot. But he had a little dig at us the other week. And I just seen it, and I
There's a gay
commented
picture
twice
of
on
that
it, and he removed his comments. So I knew that I'd seen it. I tried not to come on here because it was just a load of shite.
Tell you what though, mate. I tell you what though, was that Davy Eslop?
Aye.
He never has a good word to say about anyone. Him, like, every time I've heard him.
I didn't mean that video, like, I meant the Brett made Rappins on Ebenezer's.
I know, I was looking for it there, and then I just seen that there. Because I'm not going to lie, mate, I like Venice. I know he's got skeletons in his closet and all that, and like he probably is up to all sorts. You don't have the life he's had without being dodgy, you know what I mean?
Exactly that, mate, exactly that. Exactly.
Why anyone's surprised by it, I don't know.
Exactly, he's done things, you know what I mean?
But he has got a family and that, and he has just got married, but being associated with apparently Danny Christie's been going off the rails for a few months, hasn't he?
He's been seeing how he's playing and so he hasn't been, you know what I mean? Just one of them, innit? One of them.
I can't see the rap, like.
If you go on his channel, like, instead of like just go on his channel.
What about Danny Christie and Darren Till?
That's never gonna happen, is it?
Struggling now, like, and so this Ebenezer, is he from the northeast, like?
I don't know, mate. I don't know about him. I think he is, like.
You're terrible, like.
1 second, mate. Well, I didn't know who it is. 1 second, I'm just making a copy.
Who's Tommy Joyce? Let's have a look at Tommy Joyce. If we can get a bit of traction, I'll probably have Tommy Joyce on the panel in a minute. Calling me out.
It was all different dates. It was all different dates. And said, look, he'll get it on. You two have a few bands.
Dougie's cousin, innit?
On your own license, but like any normal man come and do.
He's our mate here.
No video cameras, no one to see what's going on, but two men to go out and have a bang.
I think it was either Clip or 44 Double D who made a post saying, "Are you gonna?
You're saying that he's put it on you basically by calling him out on the
Are you
fruit like
going to
this. Well, he hasn't done
apologise
it. The man's known,
to
Jay.
Clip
Ask you
YouTube?"
to fight. He's giving you the opportunity to fight in 3 months' time, 4, 5, whatever months there is. I've asked you, would you want to go out and things, have a few bangs on, but you don't. What you're saying is because of no license. So to me, there's no fight going to happen.
Clip got his apology, like. He got his apology. Didn't get invited on holiday like I did, though. Yeah.
You know what though, King? You know what, mate? I think you're in a position now because you're friends with him.
Mute the video. Mute the video.
Yeah, that's
right. Show you what.
You're in a position now, right, being mates with him and that and going older with him, that you could actually get an apology out of him for that. I'm putting that on you, mate. I reckon you could get Danny G to apologise to Clip YouTube.
He already has, I think. I think he apologised in the day. I think.
No, man, he's got to have a full apology video.
Well, like, make a video and yeah, I'm very sorry.
And I want my name in it as well. I want him to say apologise to me as well.
And apologise for flying me to the moon because I know he was also offended on Clip YouTube's behalf.
And does he want a game of golf with me and Cumbrian Truth this year sometime? You can do that, mate. He's your best mate with him now. You've probably got his number. He's probably on speed dial to him now.
I'm still blocking his channel. I tried to come in the other day. I thought he'd unblocked us after Rubik is on a holiday, but nope.
I tell you what, it's crazy, that Sangria. He was on the Sangria, wasn't he? He was absolutely mortal.
Oh, that's right.
So were you watching that live because he always mentions you anyway, doesn't he? But you kind of been expecting him to invite you on holiday.
I was in the comments on this. I was in the comments. That's what he was saying. I was in the comments. I was talking to him. That's why he was saying, "Oh, come on holiday."
The only thing that I got from that was that you weren't his first choice, though, because he'd already invited someone else, hadn't he, just a minute before?
Oh, you're careful, young man. Yeah, best people.
You were his second choice. Yeah, you were Danny G's second choice.
I know, but he invited his boyfriend first, so he invited that Mark, didn't he? That's his boyfriend. Everyone knows that. Like.
He'd have invited anyone, man. If I'd have gone in the chat, he'd have invited me.
So you're gonna have his didn't spoil it even more for us, though. You know what I mean?
I'd have been in the big bed, though. He said you can come in the big bed.
You look the type. That's why with his special lights and things. Still like to sleep on his couch, like just name his flights and cook his breakfast and things.
God, he'd have your rubbing cream in his back and that, wouldn't he?
That'd be rubbing cream in my back, man. I'm not touching. I don't mind him touching me, like you know.
Hey, think he put that 44 double D going right in on him, like, and he put the one I laughed at was when he said the title of it was Danny G nearly crying over how bad he's played at golf. He sat in the car and he was nearly crying, like. He's like,
or is it not Danny G's too? Who's on that?
Oh, it might be, yeah, because there's a few of them now in there. There's that Danny G.
Look again, no clip. It's I was never unblocked on his main channel. He was on that. He was on his and Tony's channel. I wasn't even. I was commenting, but I've never ever once commented on his main channel until he was slagging us off, and I tried to get in the comments and I commented and said he'd block us. He blocked us before he even commented.
How the hell did I get a free membership, right, to Steve Wraith's channel when I've never even watched him? I've never been in his chat and his comments, anything.
Oh, I forgot. No, when I jump off, like I don't want to be associated with you, like.
We're not allowed to mention Humphrey.
You'll be the Humphrey supporter.
No, how does that happen? No, that's not right. That's doing now for me. That, like, you know what I mean? My reputation on here is shot anyway. But
see, you know what it is? I don't even. I never check my emails. You know, I never ever check my emails. I've never. But like I'm locked out my email addresses. Do you know what I mean? I've got two. One's a rescue, one's the other. I'm locked out them both. So if ever I lose my phone, I've lost my channel. Do you know what I mean? It's Crazy, like. But I never check my email. I would never check to see if I'd won fucking some on the channel. I would never comment on.
What about you having spanners on BZs and PPs? Like, how does that happen?
Baisies, shufflings.
If it was anyone else, you'd be getting called all sorts, you know. You'd be getting called all sorts if it was anyone else.
I know. I just didn't take sides, man. That's the thing, you know what I mean? I just didn't take sides. I just laugh at them all. It's one of them things, you know. People now, man. People now know to try and drag us into anything like. They just know what I don't want to get involved, please.
And you get away with ripping them as well, because I think you put a comment in the other day. I was watching. I think I texted you and said, "How have you got a spanner in PPs and BZs?" And then a minute later, you put in the chat, BZ ripped PP in your arsehole or something. It was in PP's chat. How's he getting away with that?
I kept seeing it, bro. And I kept asking PP a question, like, and just kept ignoring it. Like, he doxed somebody, and I want to know why he doxed them. Like, you know what I mean? Dox someone's real name.
Ice Clip, you just got to ignore Ice Chain. He's had a few baby shams, I think. He's looking for a bit of traction. He'll make some videos on your ice and ruin you, mate.
I am I've got a spanner on clips and all right. Clip channel now. Clips. Clip YouTubes.
I always miss Clips. Like I was in one of his last ones. I was talking to him. He just does them.
He normally goes live playing this fucking boxing game, getting slapped about like.
Is he doing that? Is he?
He's a grown man playing games, not many now. Like.
He'll got to play. He'll got some new games for Christmas, won't
he? Probably. I was going on sub like, but you know, I quite like the spanner like, so I'm just going to stay there like.
So do you ever wander off into the into Ice Chain side of the community, into that?
Into the Ortons is what I call the Orton community. I sometimes listen to that Welsh fella. What do you call him?
Tyrone.
I sometimes listen to his live. I never comment in there like.
Tyrone's all right, you know. He's straight up Tyrone. He's done all right there, like. But what I think he's done, he is on quite a lot now, and he's doing 2 and 3 lives a day and that.
Yeah, that's it. That's short's taking over, man. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
He hasn't really got any enemies either, you know. He hasn't really got any enemies either, has he? There's no one going against him. It's when you start getting people. It's when you're that big, you know, people start hating on you, and that's
he
when
seems to be handling it all right. Like he handles it all right. He's not scared to have a bit of an argument. You know what I mean? And
he's an intelligent fellow, like he can speak his mind, like, you know.
But I watch both. I mean, I know we know what goes on over here, right? But then I think I'll have a watch of one of Tyrone's and see what beef they have over there, and see, like, try and
yeah.
You know, see who's the worst, and I'm not too sure. Like, they don't get much non-stuff over there.
Nah, there's in its own. No, if you think about it, right, there's nobody on any of these communities got any content. Nobody. Everyone just talks about everybody else. That's literally what we do. We just talk about other people. Then them talk about us. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all it is, isn't it? Nobody's actually got any original content. It's crazy, like. We're like a bunch of our women gossiping.
Mate, there was something yesterday I put on, right? And I thought, hang on a minute. I thought, there's 40 people in here. I can't remember. It'll come back to me, right? I thought, there's 40 people watching this here, right? There was no one on the panel. And it was pure, like, there was nothing there, but there was 40 people watching. I'm thinking, you know what I mean? I get people on the panel and that, and we try and have a bit of crack. And you struggle to get like 15 people in.
And it's your fucking granddad fucking humour, man.
Is that what it is?
Your granddad humour.
Is that what it is?
People do get it.
I need some new banter, like, don't I?
What you need, man, you need to start some drama, like. That's what you need. People love drama, you know, when the thing's kicking off, or if you're slacking people off. People love that shit, man.
What if I call Randy out?
What
if I call him out? What if I call Randy out officially? We make an official Randy. We start some Randy beef.
Restrainer or a BMX off? What are you going to call him out for?
See, I don't know. I think I will do a video calling Randy out and Garth.
We didn't call Garth out. We didn't call Garth out. That's a bad move, that. Garth will show like,
Garth, someone of his, he's gone missing again, hasn't he?
I hope he's alright. Last time I seen him, he was on a panel and he just doesn't sound good, man. He just doesn't sound good. He needs to calm himself down. You can have banter, but they're pushing him and pushing him and pushing him and pushing him, and they know what they're doing. You don't snap. Like when he was on here with me and you, was a good laugh, you know what I mean? But then they're pushing him and pushing him and pushing him, he's going to end up having a heart attack.
He always is, man. He always is. Good laugh when he comes over here, like.
He is, I didn't mind Garth, like. I mean, I think goes wrong some of the things he said, and that's a bit. But
look at this. They're trying to wire me up here, look. They're trying to get a bit of beef going, look. Saying Randy had slapped 7 shades of shit over us. There's no way somebody who likes fucking, what you call him, Roy Orbison's going to slap me all over.
Randy rides a BMX and all, man. So he's a 39-year-old, but he's like he's a man of 39, but in his head like he's like 14. 13,
Randy, 14. Did anyone see Yeti on someone's panel the other day with that BMX he's doing up? Did you see it, Randy? To what was it, an Amaco? He reckons it was worth £1,000. This BMX he's just done up.
Yeti smokes spice, man.
Do you think?
Road of BMX. Well, whatever, Randy, you're still a gate. You know what I mean? What do you ride now? Have you got a razor, road bike, whatever it's called, you know?
Yeah, I was coming down the A9. I was coming down the A9.
I bet you Randy's got a road bike and he wears a helmet still, and he's got knee pads and that. Oh, is it more coming to the A9?
I was going down the A19 today, right? On the way to Borough, past Home House Prison. It goes into like 5 lanes, the A19, right? There was hardly any traffic.
Down there, there was
hardly any traffic on the road, right? But there was a unmarked police car, right? Pulled somebody over, blue lights flashing. And I couldn't, as I was getting closer, I couldn't see another car, right? And then I seen who we'd pulled over, this bloke on a electric bike. He pulled somebody over on the A19 on an electric bike.
Wait, it's only it's not a motorway though, is it? Is it a motorway then? Is it?
You're not allowed. You can't go on the A19 on an electric bike.
Why not?
Fucking hell, you just can't.
You had a helmet on as well.
You had a helmet on as well.
Is it a motorway bit then? Like, is that where it is? It's a motorway there. Does it change to it?
Are you allowed scooters on there, like a 50cc on an A road?
You're all on a dual carriageway, but you're not on a motorway. If you didn't have the difference, you need a handle licensing and motorway. But which bit is that? There, I'm sure it turns into a motorway there, doesn't it?
I don't know.
I'm sure it does.
But he wouldn't have looked right if I'd have been pulling up behind him on that electric bike in like the middle lane on the A19. I'd have just laughed like. No,
you two were talking about rubbing cream on Danny J. I wasn't talking about rubbing cream on Danny J. It was me.
That's the type of thing the king thinks about when he's had too many mushrooms.
No, you need to take Randy's spanner up, or you need to give me like the big spanners up and like delete his comments when he's talking shit about me, you know?
He's treading on thin ice, like.
Just time off for 24 hours, just have a piece.
Yeah, let me find this for you, right? What Randy thinks I don't watch YouTube, right? So he's in a chat. He's in a chat and he thinks I'm not there, right? And he puts this in the chat and I seen it and I screenshotted it, right? Look at this. He was trying to show off in front of his girlfriend, Leslie, you know, Leslie.
Yeah.
Got a thing going on with it. You've got a thing going on with Leslie, Annie. You know what I mean? Yeah, I thought, is that how it's going, Randy?
Well, man, put your head further down now. Put your head further down. I'm zoom right in. Put your head further down. You've got a hairline like mine, like. I've got a
Bad
little
that,
bit still at the middle. I've also got a little bit at the middle at the front.
See our mate, the Baconator's back, eh?
Yeah, I see.
The Baconator too. You know what it is with him? He's got something going on with PP because PP shared his channel, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing, PP?" Somehow he's got friendly, and every time PP goes live, Baconator, you'll see Baconator. You won't see that account anywhere else.
PP's deleted his channel.
Has he?
Well,
Right, so Randy, what have you got to say about this? What are you going to say about that? Comment there, Randy. Can you see that? Top five women of YouTube. Number 1, Moon. Number 2, Jim, meaning Jim Smith. Number 3, PP. Number 4, Bob Cart. Number 5, Garth.
You are a proper Karen.
What you got to say about that? This is somebody who's like got a spanner in here. You know what I mean? One of his best. Hey, I see everything, mate. And if I don't, Northern King does, and he tells me.
It didn't sound good, mate.
You wouldn't get my mate Aldi saying anything like that, would you? Know? Probably would, like. Pretty like. Yeah, you know Liam Carty, right? So him giving Bad Dancer 50 quid, right? Donation. What is that? What is going on? Like, why would you do that?
What's happened to Liam Carty's food donation?
Yeah, he did it a little while ago, didn't he? And somebody clipped it and put it up. Like,
Bad Dancer?
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Man, he didn't. It's all silly.
Is it? You think?
Of course it is. He's named Liam Carty, man.
Is it getting that bad now? Like, where are people like doctoring and stuff?
Are
they? Is this going back to like the humble doctoring thingy's acro? His acro on there.
That was a real acro, like.
Was it? Randy, you're all right, mate. If I didn't like you, Randy, you'd have been gone, mate.
Did you see the one that Conor posted? Where Conor posted it?
What's he done?
No, I'm not about the acro.
Huh?
I'm not about the acro. Conor posted the acro that Conor posted, or Conor shared, whatever. Anyway, but that's real. I know how it was up to the end. I know how that was good. I know that was real anyway.
Oh, Aldi's doing the call the hammer. I've heard about it.
Not call man. Yeah, humble, not call man. I don't know what you call him for. Sorry, I got massive to kick it in, like.
Oh, have you nicked one of them?
I've nicked them both, man. Can you remember? No organism.
No way, mate. Have you really? That's bad.
Oh, them shrooms were wearing off, like, so that's what I'm saying. You better fucking stay alive for the next 12 hours, and you when I will, mate, I will.
In all the times that I took a trip, right, I took trips, I'd never ever dream of necking two. Never ever. Fucking hell.
Oh, mate. Oh, who was I talking to? The on the age of 7. 7 of the beer, I can't remember who it was. Scottish. What do you call him, like? But he took 7 of the beer, like.
What is it? Who's doing them? Like, I wouldn't have a clue where to go looking for some of them now. Like, apart from you, are the back? Is someone doing them again? Like?
There's loads of people. You just get them all over them, can you? Get them all over. It's because DMT's popular, isn't it? So everyone's on that psychedelic thing on there.
How much you pay for them now? They were always a £5 back in the day.
The five of acid. I think they're 10 rates or something. Five.
Yeah, they're always a £5. They're always a £5 back in the day. Best £5 you'll
40,
ever see.
yeah, 40 for 5 or something. I didn't know. I didn't know. I can't remember.
And that was still like little bits of paper, little squares.
Aye.
You just chew them. Chew them a little
Just
bit.
let them sort in my tongue so I can taste them and then just make them with the coffee like. But if you look on eBay, you buy the sheets. And it's all made at home, man. It's all made at home, and then you just buy the sheets and you just soak the sheets in them. You know what you take right there.
You know what? There should be. Someone said, always when I jumped on gyms early on, like, I mean, I'm putting my YouTube career on the line, jumping on Jim Swift's panel, like, but I said, if you want to see the Northern King tripping off his head, get on my channel after 7 o'clock. There's no other channels where somebody's just neck 2 trips and they're on a panel.
There's shows that went offload or something way off.
But this panel should be full of people trying to do your nutting, mate. Not just me.
I'll just jump off like that. That's it. No, I'll be back in a minute.
I'm gonna start putting loads of trippy tunes on for you anyway. So what type of music do you listen to when you're tripping?
Yeah, I don't normally just watch funny lives. You normally see he's in chats. I'll just be like in chats like.
So it's just come up, right? 80s groove, right, on YouTube Music. So 80s groove. What do you think the first song's going to be?
80s groove. Oh.
So the first song it is one of my favourites, actually, Elvis. You're really tripping now, aren't you? Got to be real. Did you listen to that song I sent you the other day?
I made aye. Kind of good,
So Northern King was tripping the other day, and I said, "Oh yeah, so listen to this song, man."
Aye, listen to it, right?
Yeah, it was Thingy Boy. Well, we'll listen to this. But the song was LFO, the one I sent you.
LFO, that's what it was. Was this Insomnia?
It's like doo boop 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 boop. So we all have to freak out now.
Merry Christmas, Lucifer.
Fatty back in the house. Fatty, big up the fatty. Lucifer will jump on. Big box, small box, 50p a pound. Did you ever used to do that?
That was
big box, small box, 50p a pound.
That was big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box.
Big fish, little fish.
Aye. Did you with your hands? Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box.
Do the Danny G dance.
Oh, that's a Danny G, you know. You've got to like drop your hips and move your shoulders a bit, man.
What can you see there, mate? Can you see a dinosaur? Or is it? Hang on.
No.
What about that? Where I've only got 8 fingers.
Something's all over me, greasy. Insomnia, please release me and let me dream of making mad love to my girl.
That's what Lucifer does. Been making mad love to his girl on the heath.
Nice, all loved it now, isn't he?
rise like yeast. Look at my hair, King. Won't see your hairline like that very often, fat. Especially not when you're
With all the greys and all. Jesus.
Tony, jump on. We're doing King's Edit on the trips.
I mean, you've got me wanting to get out listening to this.
Lucifer can dance to this one, like. Oh.
Some more women now, jump on and chat Moon up to now.
What have you done? What have you done? Have you scared her off?
He's possibly forgot with you, Moon. It's them moves, y'all.
Sorry about that, Lucifer lad. I dread to think what you've done.
My screen's not working.
Tony, are you jumping on and dancing or?
Am I sorry?
This is the 90s mix. Oh, he's one of my favourites. I know you like this one.
Oh, yes. Lover.
Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah. What is this?
Tony, what do you reckon of that, mate? Look at that. Big box, small box, 50 pence a pound. Nah, as long as you're still friends, mate, that's all that matters, man. You might get a little sly ride there. She didn't catch you with her knickers on, did she, Jay? It's a good tune, this though, wasn't it?
High quality. 90s music one. 90s dance music one was just something else, man.
Hey, Macarena. Tony wants to do the Macarena.
Oh, well, maybe he's not that.
Oh, can't do the Masters. See, Masters when he does that mad shit with his hands and all that.
Oh,
So he's got about 10 hands.
That's kind of trippy, like it when he does that, like. He was standing tonight on a big wig fail and shows them.
Ted's up out of his wicker chair.
Evening, Ted.
Lucifer, it's alright, you're in good company here. If you want to share your stories, mate, you know, they're all understanding in here, mate. Especially Tony. Tony's the man you want to talk to. He's very understanding.
Yeah, it was a strap on. What the fuck's he? He's just got a strap on. Have you seen his comments? No, it was a strap on.
Oh, you didn't get the strap on out, did you, Jay?
Oh, so that's big. I like rubber thumb. What the fuck?
You talk rubber thong, and you want to be talking to Tony. Tony is the rubber thong man.
It's because you normally have that light on in us. It's like a gear bar.
Oh, it was a strap on. I don't know how to do the Macarena, mate. What is it? You hum it, I'll sing it. You hum it out.
Hey, Macarena.
I'll do it. I'll follow the lead.
I don't know how to do the dance like.
Amanda jump on shows how to do the Macarena. Everyone's off their head on mushrooms.
Hey, Tony, this is the place to make friends.
I can do it. I was doing sides early on, like.
You do your eyes closed?
Normally. Here's another one what Jay was singing to his last just before she left him.
You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby. Yeah.
Roses. You up the bacon circle. On Monday, you're exactly like him.
Ruby de Silva.
Touch me in the morning and last me night. Keep my body warm, baby. You know it feels right. Take it a little higher. I'm thinking too. Tell me what you feel. I'm feeling with you. We can only understand what we are sure. How was I supposed to know all of the world?
Touch me in the morning. Touch me on the bum hole. Tony's just seen my hairline then and thought, ooh. Let's get him on a good trip.
Oh, fucking unknown. Oh, yes. Out there, brothers. Oh, it's not, is it? Oh, you've changed this.
This is Robin S. Oh, did you like the Out Here Brothers?
Oh, aye.
Did you like Brimful of Asher?
Aye. Quality song.
Corner Shop. Featuring Norman. Oh, no, it's the Norman Cook remix.
The Norman Cook remix, aye.
Remember when this come out?
Dude, Red Deer must just be super gay if you're more gay than fucking.
Ajibali.
I think this came out in 1997. I think 97, 98, about then.
We'll be having a minute's silence for Lucifer's relationship in a minute. It was good while it lasted, Jay, but Rhythm is the Night. Who's that by, Tony? Rhythm is the Night. King, have you heard of Thin Lizzy?
Well, aye.
Have you?
Thin Lizzy, where they're group?
Can you tell me any of them songs?
Well, not while I'm fucking off me tits on. I don't like,
I
but
can't really.
yeah.
I can't really.
Thin Lizzy. Did they not sing? There was like a proper anthem, wasn't it? The boys are back in town. Was that not Thin Lizzy?
Remember this?
Aye. LSDJ.
That was DJ, mate. Well done.
1998.
Done this on a Bontempi, you know them Bontempi's?
I had this on 12-inch. I was a DJ at the time, and that's how I remember music back then.
Sorry, Lucifer. I didn't really mean to play this song for you, and you are better off on your own, mate. Sorry, mate. Imagine having a dance off with Danny or this, Danny J. I think he'd burn you out like on the dance floor, like King, to be honest.
Who, Danny J? I couldn't be bothered, mate.
Would you have a burn out?
Oh, hell, it depends. It depends like a few cowies like, and then I would like, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think he was on the Eckies this morning, you know, General.
Aye.
Did you see any of that?
No.
Unless it was me.
Well, you're on them.
Aye, might have been. Look at that album there.
Oh, no, man, I can't say, man.
An album called Bummed.
Bummed.
It's because I've been talking to Lucifer, and an album's coming up called Bummed and all sorts.
Hi, Rosen, is that with me?
Oh, it's a happy Monday, is that? Bummed.
Are you having some dinners you like?
I'm looking now. But I think can't
What dinners you like?
Well, I've heard of them, but I didn't know the lead singer.
Whiskey in a jar on here. Whiskey in a jar. What a song.
Whiskey in the Jar.
Whiskey in a jar.
Who sings that, like?
Thin Lizzy, it's all talking about, isn't it?
This one's for my mate Randall.
Fucking hell.
Oh no, that was Free From Desire, sorry. This is Metallica. Is this the one you're on about?
Hello, mate.
Whiskey in the Jar.
Oh, is it Thin Lizzy? I can't hear it now. Aye.
You know why? Because they copied off thingy, didn't they? Metallica. Air guitars. Oh yeah, this is off the gay porn videos.
Oh, I'm going to jump back. I know I've disconnected my earphones again.
Go on.
Can you hear us?
Right, you might be able to hear it a bit better now. I think King's got to slash his wrist. Can you hear that?
The car can carry mountains. I saw Captain Pharaoh and his money he was counting. I first produced my
Can you hear that?
and then produced my radio.
You hear that?
Oh,
King?
yeah. Oh, really?
On the devil, he made
What a song, man.
push your ring, dama do dama da.
So tomorrow we have got Boxing Day.
Wait for my daddy, oh, there's whiskey in
If
the
wed.
jar, oh. I took all of his money, and it was a pretty penny. I took all of his money, and I brought it home to Molly. She swore that she loved me, never would she leave me. But the devil take that woman, for you know she treat me.
I'm pretty clear that, is it?
Push a ring, dama do dama da. Wait for my daddy, oh. Wait for my daddy, oh. There's with Jarro.
That's what Randy looks like. Do you like that? Whiskey in the jar, like.
Aye, I do, aye. Quality song, aye. Leeway at Blackburn
Let's
Modern, have you got one?
We've got Chef Wed at home, mate, tomorrow. You know what? I think I've got a ticket there for one. My man flu is tomorrow.
Oh, you feeling like?
Yeah, I've got that fucking flu thing, haven't I?
Oh, I don't know if I'm weekend. Don't want to catch it down.
It's in the early days though, like it's just started like in the middle of the night last night. You know what I was watching at 3 o'clock this morning, mate?
What?
The In-Betweeners. You ever watch that?
Oh, quality, they made them with quality, like funny as fuck.
It was
you know what you need now, if you get no calls, you know what you need quick before I fucking I forget, you need quick. Yeah, sort of them whiskies, like get a couple of them whiskies down here, that's what you call it.
What, straight whiskey?
Well, I just guzzle it. Them in between is like the Christmas special. Is the Christmas special? Them are funny.
Yeah,
them,
man. The In-Betweeners movie's got to be one of the funniest films ever made. The first one, like.
Which shows the one where about in Australia. That's funny, you know. Like the second one, like the first one is the best. Like where do they go to a beach or somewhere? I don't know, beach. Where is it? And somewhere on holiday.
You just want to get me pissed. Look, the Slim here. He's wanting to get me pissed. He's like, you need to get pissed.
It just right one round. Just honestly go and go a quick fucking neck.
So,
go on.
So the episode, I'll have a shot, right? So the episode, right, that I watched two this morning. The first one was, you know, where, what's he called? Punches the fish in the boat.
Oh, yeah.
And then he stands up. He stands up and he's a sock in the boat.
Is that when the car ends up in the water?
And the one where Thingy's in it. Do you know what she called, that blonde lass? A mum's mum's a famous comedian from back in the day, from in the 70s or the 80s. Can anyone tell me on one about this blonde lass is the daughter of a famous comedian, right, woman, and she was in the In-Betweeners, and she ended up getting her own sketch show. What's her name? Randy normally comes up with these, like. Jimmy, come and help us out, mate. We've got a big chance here, mate. We've got someone on the panel here, man, who's had two acids and some mushrooms, and I'm not doing a very good job. I'm showing pictures of Phil Lynott and shit like that. Look, that's not working, mate. Now they're just trying to get me pissed. Where's Scouser anyway? Scouser would have your life.
I'll just mute myself and listen. That's all I can do when the Scouser on the panel, isn't it? Just listen. I didn't get skitched out on there. No, it happens. Like, I didn't get lost up my nose.
I've actually met Ted. I met Ted in the town. It was last Christmas. I was walking through the town, and I was actually doing a live, right? I was doing a live walking through Borough Town, and I got a tap on my shoulders, and it was fucking Ted Lone, man.
Is that when you went for that walk? You went for a walk?
It will have been, mate. I walked to the town a few times.
Yeah, I remember. I can't remember getting approached, like.
Jimmy, how do we make someone freak out on a trip, mate? We'll have to play some
9 Inch Nails.
John McCrae.
Get some 9 Inch Nails on.
So when I was tripping, right, I always used to haven't you got the shakes and that?
Nah, smoke weed and drink coffee. Smoke weed and drink coffee.
What about your teeth? Don't they chatter and that?
Nah.
The size of that. Look how big that cup that is. It's got to be a double, hasn't it?
You need a couple of them, like. Nah, you need 2 of them.
Got a full bottle of that, like.
Get up there. Get some of that on you. Have you not got any joints?
Hey, you're the one on 2 trips, and you're trying to get me pissed. What's happening there? I've overspilt that.
Get the straw out. Have you not got no weed, like?
You know what? I have it. It's in the car.
Stick some tunes on it. I'll go and make a coffee. Then you fire a joint on.
Hang on. Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I feel better already, yeah.
You need another one of them, though.
Oh, I feel great. I've just got a new thingy as well. I've just spilled the Jack Daniels all over it. The new mouse, mouse mat.
Oh, aye. Mouse mat? Are you still working a PC, like?
I'm on a laptop. But I've got a mouse mat, but I haven't even got like a mouse.
That's what I was going to say.
I have, but I haven't got it plugged in.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Plugged in? You know, get the USB infrared ones now, or wireless, whatever they are.
No, this is a wired one. How can I freak him out? How can I
freak me out? Why would you have freaked us out? Honestly, I didn't get on 5:30, it's fine. When you think acid's like it's one of them things, like it's.
I don't think I can get away with thingy like Randy. I'm not lying, right? But Thin Lizzy are shit. What sort of like upbringing did you have where they're making you listen to Thin Lizzy? How
You
they?
never listened to Thin Lizzy?
No,
Oh, no, man, what a cool band.
no. But what gets me is like people my age when they're into Pink Floyd and that. And I'm like, I only know one Pink Floyd song, like "Brick in the Wall." That's it.
I don't like Pink Floyd, like, I'm not a Pink Floyd, no, like, I like Skid Row, do you know Skid Row?
Who?
They have a band called Skid Row.
Skid Row. Yeah, and
Aye,
they're a bit like heavy metal, aren't they?
aye, 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 aye.
Are they a
This
bit
one's
like
called.
Skid Mark? Have you heard of Skid Mark? No, they're
They're a
all
bit
right.
like they're a bit like Guns N' Roses. Good band, like
Oh,
they're a
like
good band.
Louise loved Guns N' Roses, like, and what you call him, Bon Jovi, John Bon Jovi.
I used to like I used to like that. I did like that was my taste in music
I
when I
can't
was growing
believe I
up.
did not. That Happy Mondays had an album called Bummed. Did
Happy
you?
Mondays, yeah. We are.
Right, I'm going to find something that's going to freak you out, right? Just bear with me, right?
So it hasn't got 8 legs, right? You're not going to freak us out.
Oh no, I'm not going to do them out like that.
I'm sorry.
To come straight up as well. I remember watching this a long time ago. So this is some rare footage of Randy, right, back in the 80s. Right.
Well, that's just noise, that one.
Yeah, hang on. Sorry. So this is Randy, right, back in the day. And he will deny it, right? He will totally deny this. This is what he does. Why isn't that sharing then? Why not sharing? Could you hear that there?
Aye.
Could you see it?
No, I just heard.
Why couldn't you see it? Because I need you to see this one.
Well, I didn't know. I couldn't say it.
Hang on.
I might have been on screen or I might have just not noticed. Like,
Right, hang on a minute.
what the fuck?
So this is Randy here.
Yes.
What he used to do when he was trying to get the bird. Look at that bird next to him. He's trying to show off.
Not really sure, sir. Look at his cowy face, man. Jesus.
He's noticed that she's took an interest in him. Look, and he's like, "I'm on here. I'm in."
Cool peacocking, isn't he?
Look, see him now. Give her the eye there.
Yeah.
Going full on predator mode here. This was in the gay bar in Portsmouth. Did you ever do this shit like kid?
Possibly.
Did you? Seriously? Have you, anyone, put in the chat now if you've ever been in a nightclub and took your top off?
Oh, like I have, yes, many times.
Has anyone ever took the top off in a nightclub apart from Randy? Because obviously Randy has. Randy's took his pants off and everything.
And when you're off your tits, or you just
What the hell?
you do, you just. That's what take a little pair of shorts on.
How would you even get in a nightclub with the full-on tracksuit on?
You know, nightclub man, it's just a rave, isn't it? It's just a rave. No dress code,
It's as soon as you stick a camera in someone's face, it just changes them, doesn't it?
There you go, aye. The jaw's swinging, man. Put your best cowie face.
You wouldn't get away with that shit anymore, would you, these days? Like, oh, hey, man. It's off its head now.
Why, I man, I still have raves, you know what I mean?
Do they?
Not raves. Why, I don't say Sunday and rain, that.
No, you're right there. That was a silly thing for me to say that about the dress code and that. You just wear what you want, don't you? Or what you don't want. I know Randy used to wear a thong when he went out.
Normally shorts and the vest, like shorts and the vest with raves in it, because you're going to be sweating, aren't you?
So that was that I typed that in because I remember. Oh, your best rave, man. This is Randy, just Glastonbury.
You hammer that poor lad, you know. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, but he said I'm the biggest girl on YouTube. You all seen it?
He's not wrong, is he?
Yeah, and he put Garth. I was number 1 and Garth was number 5. Yep, there's Randy again there, running through trees like he does. On the weekend, he's acting the goat. The thing is, right, could you dance trip? We used to go to the mall on a Thursday night for the mall light show, and that's all we used to have.
Oh, yeah, I think he's done some trips.
Pick up the Fizzy, happy Christmas, my mate Fizzy. We just got some rare footage of Randy. I don't know if you know Randy in the chat. Managed to get hold of this from Glastonbury when, and that's Randy there. Doing something there with his tongue. Obviously he's having a good night there. Good, people just walking past him like it's just normal. Right, hang on a minute. Let me pause this because I've just thought of something there. So So Fizz, Fairy Fizz, right? Happy Christmas to you and your family, yeah. So the situation we're in right at this minute, Fizz, is I've got Northern King on the panel, right? And he's had 2 acid tabs, yeah. So we're trying our best to freak him out, you know. Well, I want him to have a good buzz, you know what I mean? But apparently, I'm not doing a very good job. And this is what it's come down to now, showing him freaky videos and that. So if you want to come on and read his fortune, tell his fortune, or read his tea leaves or anything, you can. Let's get back to Randy. This might have been on the bit on Portsmouth Beach, actually. Oh, here he goes. He's a bit scary, isn't he? I think that's Lucifer there with the wig on. Yes, Shell, Merry Christmas, mate. I've no idea what's happening. Oh, I remember this bloke. This is Danny G. And you remember this mad bloke here, this Viking. Watch him, man, watch him go.
What about no man? Turns up, he's never gone to sleep.
No, have you seen this bloke move though?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Watch him. I'd burn him out like. Oh, we've had everyone on there. People keep sending me videos of people.
No, nothing trying to trip us up off. Fucking send us the sleep man. Turn the smoking
yeah.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Right. This is a shout out to anyone who can freak Northern King out. Can find anything to freak him out.
Not a chance. This has got 8 legs like them, so bad.
Oh, well, let's get some people on, man. Let's have a bit of banter.
Oh, and there's DSL about. Get DSL on with us on banter. I'm join. Be free, chat.
Are we anyone going to come on and freak the Northern King out, man? You don't get this chance anywhere else. Amanda, come on, let's do it. Tell us about his stories when he gets dressed up and that.
Jeff, that was what?
Don't try and deny it.
I mean, you know, you come across as very gay, you know.
I know, I do like.
You come as fucking that man, very gay.
See, King, I don't know how, but you're getting a lot of love from the Flavours posse here, like. And that's like, I sorted that out, you know. I said, look, allow it, you know what I mean? Because they know that I've got no
Michelle.
Flavours at all. I know that. Flavours is a G, man. Campus Christmas. Mr. Carl Pilkington, eh? Oh, she's hid away with embarrassment, Fizz. She's probably asleep now. She's had us up at bloody 2 o'clock. I was watching the in-betweens at 3 o'clock this morning, man. Waiting for Santa. Jimbo, jump on, man. Freak them out.
What do you have on your dinner, man?
What did I have for me dinner?
Oh,
you know what I had when I got up this morning, mate? I'm not even lying, right? I had half a Chinese. We got a Chinese last night. And I finished it off this morning, man, and a pint of Guinness. Can you believe that?
Nice.
That was at 9 o'clock this morning, a pint of Guinness and half a Singapore noodles it was.
I normally go Chinese for Christmas Eve, normally.
Fizzy, jump on, have a chat with him. I was calling you all sorts earlier on. He was saying you couldn't read the bloody book. Never mind somebody's tea leaves.
I would love to get a proper reading. I got one before, like, but it was what do you call it? There used to be a market down near 19, man, on the left. Catterick Garrison. Now there used to be Catterick Malls. Well, I had like a proper gypsy in the back with a crystal ball and that, like, and she read me waste of a 10.
Well, I was in a nightclub, right, quite a few years ago, but this was before I met Louise, and I said, there was this lass there, and I said to her, started talking, I said, watch this, I said, in 10 seconds, the lad's going to come down these stairs here and fall over and spill his drink all over the floor. She said, all right. 10 seconds later, this lad comes over, trips over, right, all his drinks all over the floor. She said, fucking hell, how did you do that? I said, I can see in the future. I said, I'll teach you if you want. I said, come round my house tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. So I'll teach you. She said, all right. It's 9 o'clock the next night. She comes round. She comes in. She had a little, like, basque on and all that, right? So I come in, I said, do you want a drink? She said, yeah. I said, oh. I said, just relax, take your top off. She went, nah, I know what's coming next. I said, fucking hell, I'm good, Anna.
Oh, fucking hell.
Hey, the old ones are the best, mate.
Oh, shit.
Oh, when I met that Chinese lass in the mall, and I took her back home. We got in and that, and we got in the bedroom, started taking clothes off. I said, she said, what do you fancy? I said, a 69. She said, I'm not fucking cooking this time of night.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Crips.
Didn't you believe us like Fizz? Oh, we did pull some crackers today, right, at the table. Oh, we pulled some crackers, right? One of the jokes was, a ham sandwich walks into a bar and says, can I have a pint of beer, please? The barman said, no, we don't serve food here. Hey, mate, the old ones are the best. 2 fish in a tank. One says, how the fuck do you drive this?
Oh, fucking a moon and roller joint. Fucking hell. You sound better when you're stoned.
How have you here? So has anyone ever told a joke and someone said, oh, that's a fucking brilliant joke, that? It's always
But you are.
terrible joke, that, like.
That would have got lots of terrible jokes, wouldn't there?
Jimbo liked it. Oh, yeah, I did do this thing, yeah. So on my channel, right, this was it was about this time, yeah, I think it was about, might have been 2 years ago, I did this thing, 12 jokes of Christmas, right, where it was basically me telling a joke, like just talking to doing a video of me telling my 12 favourite jokes. Still up on the channel.
Aye.
Right.
Really?
I'm not going to tell them now. I'm not going to.
How I tell them?
Do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you my favourite joke of all time? Do you want me to tell you my favourite joke?
Top three, work it down, top three.
So this bloke goes into a butcher's, right? This bloke goes into a butcher's, and he stood there, right? And this dog walks in, opens the door. This little dog with a basket in its mouth comes in, stands right behind this bloke, and he's like, "Fucking hell, what's going on here?" Anyway, he gets served, but he stands there and he watches this dog, and the dog puts the basket on the counter. There's a little note in it. It said 2 pounds of sausages, a pound of bacon, and a dozen eggs. So the bloke behind the counter thinks, right, it's only a dog here, I'll have its life here. So he only puts a pound of bacon in, a pound of sausages, and half a dozen eggs. The dog looks in and goes, "Rrr." The fucking butcher goes, fucking hell. So he puts everything in the basket. He said, I'm not getting out over on this dog here. Puts it all in the basket. So the dog looks in. Dog pulls a tenner out of its harness and puts it on the counter. Bloke goes to short change the dog. The dog looks at the change and went, "Rrr." He said, fucking hell. He said, I'm not getting out over on this dog here. So he puts the proper change in the basket. The dog picks the basket up, goes to the door, opens the door, goes out. So this bloke's like, fuck me. He says, fuck me, this is a clever dog, this. So he follows it down the road, comes to the traffic lights, puts its basket down, presses the button on the traffic lights, goes red, green man, dog picks its basket up, walks across the road. This bloke's just following it, thinking, fucking hell, I'll never see anything like this. Anyway, just gets round the corner, comes to a gate, drops its basket, opens the gate, walks up to the door, and the bloke stood at the end of the gate watching. The dog puts its basket down, starts barking like hell, woof, 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 woof. Anyway, bloke opens the door, picks the basket up and just boots the dog down the path, right? Proper boots it. The dog comes flying past him, the bloke. The bloke shouts, what's going on there? That's the most intelligent dog I've ever seen. The bloke goes, yeah, but it's the third time this week. He's forgot his fucking keys.
That's shit, that, like.
Don't tell me. Do
That's
not
shit.
tell me that you are laughing at that.
No, I lost track what you were saying halfway through, man. Honestly, it's too long for me. Like, I've just put your joke thing in the comment, like in the chat, like, I think your number one joke.
Well, what about
Number,
he's my number one joke, right?
oh,
A bloke stood at the bar and he overhears these other two blokes talking about how hard their dogs are, right? He said this bloke goes, "Oh, my dog, it's never been beaten, like he'll just fight anything, like he'll just kill any other dog." This bloke's getting pissed off, so he nudges him, he says, "Here." He said, "My dog will fucking beat your dog," like. He says, "Nah." He said, "My dog was fucking unbeaten, like unbeaten." He says, "All right, tomorrow night." He said, "Tomorrow night, out the back of the pub, I'll make you 500 quid, my dog beats your dog." He says, "Yeah, no problem." He said, "What is it like?" He said, "It's a long-nosed, long-tailed, short-legged terrier." He says, "Fucking hell. Never heard of them, like." He says, "Aye." He says, "Right, 9 o'clock, so the next day, 9 o'clock, meet out the back of this pub, loads of people watching. This bloke brings his dog. Go." Anyway, he lets it off, and he lets his long-nosed, long-tailed, short-legged terrier off. 30 seconds, this fella's dog's just in bits. It's dead. He goes, "Fuck me." He goes, "What did you say that was called?" He said, "A long-nosed, short-legged, long-tailed terrier." Some people call them crocodiles, like, but
Fucking hell.
I like long jokes, me, like.
Oh, so yeah, I didn't like. I got lose track one like that. I lost track when you were saying. Like I was thinking about like what I'm doing tomorrow, just things like that.
Long nose, long tail, short legged terrier, man.
That's funny, man. I like
Fucking
that.
hell, Jimmy, how big are your fucking crackers, Jimmy, if that's on a fucking Christmas cracker joke? Yeah, man. You know what? If I wasn't like whatever I do now, whatever you want to call us now, I would be on the stage telling jokes, like.
Whatever you want to call us now, that leaves a few things open. Like, come on, best suggestion. What we call moves.
Some sort of engineering. Chubby Brown, man. Chubby Brown's class.
He was back in the day when he strokes now, just acting hard and find him funny now. Like,
Tony, are you jumping on? Tell us your favourite Christmas joke. Are you just a favourite joke? You know what I mean? Anyone want to come on and tell us the best jokes?
do you like Bill Burr? Amazing Bill Burr.
Well, which one's he? I've heard of him.
He's an American ginger. He's got bald head now. He was in Breaking Bad. And he's
Who did he play in Breaking Bad, like?
can you remember when he had like all that money and there were two security guards, the big fat one and the little ginger one? And, anyway, he was a little ginger
You
one.
know, let me have a look at his face. I'll tell you. Bill Burr.
Bill Burr stumbled.
I tell you what I like. Well, I watched the thing with him. He was in it last night. Lee Mack. Have you heard of Lee Mack?
Yeah, I like Lee Mack and all. I like Lee Mack. Put Bill Burr on domestic violence. That is brilliant. I like honestly domestic violence.
Yeah, I recognise him now.
That's a funny. Put him on now. Play domestic violence by Bill Burr. Like, that's a funny joke.
Let's have a look. I tell you who else was funny, right? Tommy Cooper. You know Tommy Cooper?
Tommy Cooper back in the day, like, so you wouldn't get away with his style now, would you?
He's just funny, man. Some of his one-liners and that. What's it
You
called,
wouldn't get away
mate?
with that.
Gilbert, what?
Domestic violence or reasons not to hear a woman or something.
Well, I've got a few tips for you for the race, the big racing tomorrow, innit? It's
Oh
King
no,
George tomorrow. It's a
I
King
don't
George
gamble like
tomorrow.
this. Unless it's something I can like control the outcome of, like.
In the 3 o'clock tomorrow at wherever it is, Newmarket or wherever. Battered housewife, mate. Get your money on battered housewife. Take some beating.
Fucking hell. If I put that link in the chat, can you find this, Bill?
What else got any good horse tips? Like, can you hear that?
Just put in Bill Burr, no reason to hit a woman.
Pry the can opener off properly, you know? It's gonna fucking rust, right?
Oh,
How do you not know not to do that shit? Do they really have to
Did
keep
you hear
talking
it?
about it?
You stop halfway through the one, yeah?
Oh, fuck!
Hang on.
Now I get it. Upset Daisy, sweetheart. Here we go. There you go.
This is Bill Burr, domestic violence.
This is quality, this one.
I'm talking about domestic violence, right? For the 9 millionth time this year, they're talking about domestic violence. Just in case, you didn't get the memo, Evidently, just some people didn't get it. It's not okay to slam your wife's head into the cupboard drawers.
You've knocked it off.
Can opener off properly,
You not hear it?
I can hear it and just say, yeah, no, bro.
Right?
It's because I will get
not to do that shit. Do they really have to keep
copywritten,
talking
but
about
who cares?
Oh,
Anyway, I always get copywritten.
Now I get it. Up.
You don't care because you got 2 trips.
There you go. Oh. So at the end of the hour, they come to the logical conclusion. They're like, there is no reason to hit a woman. There is no reason to hit a woman. And I was just like, really? I could give you like 17 right off the top of my head.
It wasn't undies, it was
You wake
trainers,
me from
mate.
a drunken stupor, I could still give you like 9. Dude, there's plenty of reasons to hit a woman. You just don't do it. But to sit there and suggest that there's no reason. Dude, the level of ego behind that statement.
This is quality,
You're levitating above the rest of us. You're never annoying. Women, how many times have you thought about slapping your fucking guy in the head this week? There you go. Obviously, I'm not saying to hit a woman, but saying there's no reason, I think that's crazy. When you say there's no reason, that kills any sort of examination as to how 2 people ended up at that place. If you say there's no reason, you cut out the buildup, you're just left with the act. How are you going to solve it if you don't figure it out? Look how awkward it is in here right now. I said you shouldn't hit a woman. I'm just saying, how come you can't ask questions? You can only ask questions about what the guy did. You can never ask about the woman. Why is that? Look, I understand hitting a woman's a bad thing, okay? Well, how come you can't fucking ask questions? I just don't understand. Like, if I get bit by a rattlesnake, wouldn't you guys have some questions? Right? How did it happen? Did you not see it? Were you fucking with it? How did this snake get so mad it almost killed you? Firemen put out a fire. They don't just drive away afterwards. They sift through the debris. How did it start? Here's an oily rag, right? I realize there's some animal guys out there. Horrible, have a rough day at the factory, come home, tuna casserole, and just start swinging. All right? I'm not trying to say that those people don't exist. I realize they exist. They should be buried underneath the prison, okay? So if I can admit that, ladies, can you at least admit that every ass kicking doesn't just fall out of the fucking sky? Really? Even hockey has 2 minutes for instigating, right? They understand that some back and forth happened before that shit came through. You know what it is? Is every case is handled like that Rihanna one, where they just say, the guy's a piece of shit, fuck this guy, blah, 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 send him to jail. And then they never ask anything about that. I'm not saying he should have done it, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, dude, in your heart of hearts, What do you think was going down before that happened? You think she was just sitting there going, "Oh my God, Baskin Robbins, you want to get some ice cream?" And he fucking, you know? What do you think? Maybe they were having some epic end of the relationship fight, and some crazy shit was being said. Maybe she was screaming in his ear some crazy female shit like, "Oh, fuck all your friends. I don't give a fuck." Maybe that's why I sell more albums than you, motherfucker. Right? To be fair, she could have just been sitting there going, "I need a tissue. Do you keep those in the glove box?" "Oh my God, I'll bring my out. I'll bring my out."
Who remembers when I went to the toilet and left and forgot they had a microphone in my ear? Can you remember that, King?
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Like, oh, yeah.
You know what? That could have been so bad that, like, luckily I was only having a slash, but it was
Danny D does it all the time.
It was the longest slash, and I forgot I had my earpiece in that had a microphone on it, and it was like, mate, imagine how bad that could have been if it was a number 2 for a start.
Oh, would you do that on a live though?
I didn't know, did I? I thought I was safe, didn't I? But I had my earpiece in. So
well, no, but would you be able to go and sit down? Like, would you just be, like, knowing that you weren't alive and got in the toilet? Like, have you ever done that before? Like, what else do you do?
Yeah. You need to go, don't you? You know what I mean? Who's coming on? Is Tony coming on? Tony, are you coming on or what? Come on, let's have some Scouse humour. They say the Scouse is funny, and the show. Get yourself on. Oh, who's putting Higgy comments? I know, mate. How does let's get it right? How does that Laura get away with that, mate? You know, having a slash in the Sainsbury's bag.
Was it a slash? She's on about she had like Crohn's disease. Was it Crohn's disease?
What do you reckon? You reckon it was a number 2, like?
That's what she said. She like, I'm sure was it Crohn's disease or something that makes you go to the toilet? Like, you can't help but have that.
No, but it doesn't make you do it in the Sainsbury's bag, does it? With loads of people.
It definitely doesn't make you run out your front room to get a bag to run back in your front room to go to the toilet. Right? Doesn't make you do that.
It was. I know the women in this chat now. Like, as a woman, right, Fizz, how do you do that? How do you get away with that? Like, is there any... How has she even come back from that? T1, what's happening, T1?
Merry Christmas, T1.
So, what was the story for doing that, though? Didn't she say there was someone in the toilet or something?
Yeah, she just said she had... I'm sure it was Crohn's disease, but you cannot help but put... When you need it again, you need it again. She said she couldn't make it up the stairs, so she ran out the room, grabbed the bag, and ran back in the room to go to the toilet.
Apparently, there was an American bloke on the panel, wasn't there? And he was like, he seen what was going on. No, I don't think anyone else did. And he was like, what the fuck? She just taking a shit. She taking a shit in a bag. And then, like, so it was this really attention to it, like, but...
She started the craze, like, man, fucking... What do you call him? What do you call that? Incognito. Then he went to the toilet in the sink, and then old Bobby. No, it's a thing on YouTube, like, you're going to get the toilet on the
It is a very select... It's a very select, like, group, isn't it? People who've got the tadges out and on lives and that. Why, like, anyone in here now... Like, don't get me wrong, right? Jaggy. I like Jaggy.
I kind of fucking see how.
I like Jaggy, but... And, like, for him to get his tadger out...
It's not what whiffing it about on now, that's wrong, that, like.
It's like Jaggy, mate. There's no need to do that, like, mate. Like...
I think he got 2 people at channels doing that, didn't he?
Getting your Tammy Todger out.
I've got that clip, like. I got a strike for incognito, go to the toilet, and I didn't have any piss in the sink. I got a strike for that because I put something over the front, and then I thought I'd be clever, like, so 0.3 of a second, I took the little thing out so you could actually see it, but 0.3 was it, I got a strike for it. It didn't even look like it. Yeah, didn't even look like a penis anyway. It looked like a shriveled slug.
Well, Big Baz. I was actually watching that live, right? I was watching that live when he's supposed to have done that, when not many people had heard of Baz.
Aye, that was definitely this.
I know Zara B and Babs were on the panel, and they were goading him. They were saying, "Now, here, get your cock out, Baz." And I'll be honest, like, you did think that he'd done it, but you know what I mean? It was dark, and he obviously said no. But he only said that it wasn't when he got pulled up about it.
Well, exactly. He's married or he's got a partner or whatever, you know what I mean? You wouldn't just admit, oh, I was on like a panel with 2 women and I probably told you out.
When everyone started talking about it, that's when he said it wasn't. He didn't. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest there, like, because I was watching the time, like.
I wasn't, like, yeah. It was what it was. It was definitely his thing. You know what I mean?
So what do you reckon we've got to look forward to on YouTube this year? Like, do you think we'll still be here this time next year doing this?
Yeah. You can't leave this. You can't leave this dark side. You can't leave.
It'll be my 4th year, I think, now, mate.
Aye.
I'll tell you when I joined. YouTube, right? It was the 4th of October, 2021.
Is that how old your channel is?
Yep. Look how many views. See how many views I've had.
I'm not gonna say anything, man.
1 million. 1 million.
Go on my channel and have a look, see when my channel was made.
So, what? I thought it'd been on longer than 3 years, like just over 3 years. Let's have a look. Yeah, it does seem like longer than 3 years.
It does this corner, doesn't it?
Are you still getting subs, like? Are you still picking subs up?
Yeah, I'm
losing them. I lose subs, me, like.
That's because I come on your panel now.
Hang on, right? Let's put this into perspective, right? So, you joined on the 18th of February, 2022, right? You've only had 218,000 views.
That's because all my videos are on private.
Oh, is that what it is?
This is my 4th or 5th channel. Do you know what I mean? I kept getting strikes and losing them. And...
So what's anyone in the chat, right? Put your highlight of the year in, and I'll summarise it if I seen it or not. But the highlight of the year. We haven't got Ash String anymore. Ash String was good, like, wasn't he?
But it's still about, like, I think, but he's always a really nice. He doesn't turn up and give him his PlayStation 5. And
I know for a fact. I know Ted Loom was about for the Fighting Trolls days. That's where I seen Ted. I seen a little clip earlier on of Pablo, and I think it was. Let me see if I can find some, right, and you'll just see how different it is from what we've got to put up with now. You know what I mean? I tell you who's got the best clips, YouTube idiots. Where did he go? Or she?
Yeah, don't know, mate. Just stopped. The account stopped posting. I think it's him. But the account stopped posting, but he was still in chats for a while, wasn't he? But then he just hasn't been around for ages. But there's loads of people like that, man, that's just been missing.
Right, he's a one for you. He's a one for you. Well, is my mate Boss Dog? Remember Boss Dog?
Is he not about anymore like Boss Dog?
Mate, has anyone seen Boss Dog in any chats in the last couple of weeks? Even because he's gone from doing lives nearly every day to I haven't seen him for weeks.
He's live for like 6 hours a day.
And he's just gone like.
See, that's the thing, man. When people just don't comment, and you don't realise until someone mentions, you think, "Oh, I don't know." Do you know what I mean? You just don't realise. But I hope it's alright, Boss Dog. Like, I Boss Dog. Like, funny fella doesn't take himself too seriously. Doesn't take YouTube too seriously. I didn't get on with the first, you know.
YouTube Idiots has got some classics. He's a classic one.
Uncle fucking Kid Killer, Gay, and Jockey Sparrow. Acro time, gonna have a good old chat about narratives and expose your TV and what he's all about. And what is he all about? Do you think Uncle K is right threatening to burn people's kids in their house, right? Or is that just banter? Banter? Is that just banter? Is it burning people's kids in their house?
I'll tear them one by one apart the day I come out of jail. Kids starting off with
What did you think of Uncle K? Like,
then the rest, mate. Burn the kids, then we'll work the rest out.
Yeah.
I liked his wake and bakes.
I just love his wake and bakes. Like. I've got a little K, like, but yeah, we had a bit of a fallout, like. And
I reckon he smokes more weed than you.
Yeah, he can smoke more weed than me. It's impossible.
Mate, seriously, do you reckon you smoke more weed than Uncle K?
Aye.
Do you?
Kids first, then the rest, mate. Burn the kids, then we'll work the rest.
How about that for one? Big up that one, eh?
So yeah, I had a bit of a fallout with Uncle K, like, yeah.
What's the other
He
gee's
sent us
name?
about 30 voice messages on Instagram. All threatening us, you know, get the proper hard like, and then
so
a couple of minutes later, he was like, calm as fuck. I'm sorry, you know, I mean, it was just mental.
Let's have a little conflab about what went on this week, right? So PP, the king of YouTube, yeah, like you talk about YouTube over here, PP's everywhere, and he has been since I've come on anyway. So what happened to him with Beezy the other night? Then what was that a milestone? Was that like a turning point for PP? Because no one's ever really done that to PP, have they? You know what I mean?
Well, you see, the thing is, Beezy's clever. Like, Beezy controls his panel, you know. So as soon as someone starts sitting back, he just puts him off the panel, and he can have his say, you know. He's clever like that, like. But what PP should have done is he should have just said, "Oh, fair enough," you know what I mean. But then he went live, and it's just all spiraled. And since then, like, I don't know.
He sort of walked into his trap, didn't he? PP, like.
Yeah. See, I don't know if PP's on the wind up about this thing with the bullets in the CS gas and that. I hope he is, like, but then he was bad mouthing his ex-wife's wife. He was bad mouthing his wife. You know what I mean? He was like saying all our grass in there.
I think what made that 10 times worse that Jim Smith was on the panel next to him, just laughing at everything he said, wasn't he?
Yeah.
PP right up.
Yeah. That was right.
Some of the things he was saying, I don't know. I think the PP might have really sat and thought, hang on a minute, because he was saying, look, PP, you finished. You've been on YouTube all this time. Everyone's fucking sick of you. I'm not personally. I like PP.
I like PP. I get on with PP. Like,
I think it would be really quiet without PP. You know what I mean?
It would be, yeah. See, exactly. I like PP. Like,
at the same time, it was good entertainment. You know what I mean? It was like you could see from the chat you could see from the reaction in the chat, like that everyone was like, yeah, he needed telling, and like it was like if somebody had roasted me like that, I'd have been finished. Like I wouldn't have come back on YouTube.
And CPP should just put it on the chain, and then same as Monksman. Monksman was asking us if I'll get in touch with Basie because he wants to go on a panel with Basie and sort the beef out and whatever on like a neutral panel or one that needed a control. But,
yeah, it has gone a bit too far though, hasn't it? But this, like what I'm playing here now, this PP, this was, oh mate, this will have been 2 years ago. This, so he's been doing this for 2 years with no one.
Acro, and Uncle Carl won his one. Hector said, "Here go Acro to Acro." Right, as well. So let's get it on. Come on, let's get that on. How about that? And then we know who we're all talking about, don't we? Right, so what about that? Right? Humble. Oh, I know you can dig into things. Dig into me, bruv. Dig into me. Exposure. Another one. Dig into me, exposure. You all know who I am, right?
Before I forget, mate, my highlight of the week has got to be that Jay jumping on BZ's. Were you there? That Jay, the Scouser, who was off his nut.
oh man, I didn't like him. Like
I was listening in at work, and I seen all the Scousers in the chat, like Tony, Shell was in there, and I was winding them up saying, "Is this what the Scousers? Is this the real Scousers?" Like, and they were all,
he's a wall.
he was like, I don't even know how to describe him. Like, he was entertaining though, you know what I mean?
He's one of these blokes, man, who just buys like a couple of grams, stands in his kitchen sniffing lines on his own, do you know what I mean? That's the thing, fair enough, like, but the man's like in his 50s or something, isn't he?
See, I was at work, so I was listening, and every now and again I could take my phone out and like watch, because he leaves his camera on as well, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, crazy, like.
Not a lot of people leave the camera on if they're off the nuts, like on sniff, you know what I mean? He's very like animated, and he's giving it this all the time, clapping his hands, and he's all over the shop.
Yeah. Slim, what PP's saying is Motorsports and Buggies went down and they've done the posters and sprayed graffiti all over the wrong house. So the neighbours have rang the police. Like, obviously, it's their house, and then PP's lass has rang the police and says, "Oh, she's grassed them up, basically saying there's stuff here, like, and the police went and found them. Also, now PP's in the room. If you believe love, you don't believe he's just winding her up, like.
See if we can find some classic.
Delete this channel and all.
I get tortured on here for being up Pablo's hoop. You know what I mean? But let's face it.
You on PP?
Oh, I'm not at that level, surely. So look, you've got to go back quite a bit to find a bit of. There's a lot of tunes on here on YouTube Idiots thingy.
My cousin's bro.
Oh, you got truth on your arm as well.
This is my cousin. That's my cousin Hannah.
Love.
She's the funniest.
I don't smoke 3 rollies, by the way.
Huh?
3 rollies.
Really?
Hey, show me tits, pal.
No, you can't show your tits. Don't show your tits. No, don't show me tits. No, do not. Because listen, don't. Listen, do not do this. No, seriously, don't. No, please don't show your tits. No, you will get me, man. Don't show your nipples or anything. It's always got to be kosher. No, it's always got to be kosher, innit? Just no nipples or anything. Fucking sexy cunt. fucking sexy cunts.
What's it doing? Where the hell was that swimming pool? It was a big paddling pool, wasn't it?
No, man. I've been drinking for 3 days, solid. Yeah. Exposure. You know behind the scenes, kid. You know behind the scenes. You're not a fake kid. You know.
No, tell us when he's finished eating now.
I've been drinking for
You up, bro?
solid.
Tell us when he's finished fucking talking and eating.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah.
Listen to the tune.
Donation dance. Donation dance. Another 50 quid. Look at that paddling pool. I remember that. Yeah. He's not eating now, mate. Oh, he's eating again. Sorry, mate.
I am going to cut it through live. You're mad. You think I used to I am a little bit bevy, right?
T1, mate, the weather days, like, I'm not going to lie. But we can't have him eating on, well, we've got Northern King on, like, because he's got a bit of a phobia thing going on. Let's have a look. There'll be more classic here. What about this one? What about this?
I've come on here to pass on the message to Tim Smith.
Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. Speak to me, Garth. Speak to me, boy.
Come on, Garth. Garth, speak.
Speak, Garth.
For a start, I'm not a boy. All right.
Well, I'm saying you're a boy, so let's get talking, boy.
Yeah,
Take the balls out of your mouth. Take the balls out of your mouth, boy, and let's get going. Come on.
Well, you're in. So behave yourself.
Garth, I put on you loads of times in chats and all that there when you're all fucking nuts.
I'm not worried about you, mate.
You're no balls. Slap a fucking head. Let's bring it on. Spit the bricks out. You're a fucking pussy, boy. You're a pussy, boy. Come on, bring it on.
Come on here.
No, listen, let's let him talk.
I've got to prove myself to anyone.
Talk.
Like, just go on, guard. Say your piece. The panel's yours.
You're scaring the ladies in the chat.
I'm going to be respectful. If you've got something that proves that I'm anything other than what I say, then prove it. I haven't done anything wrong. Okay.
You in the morning. Why didn't you come on at 10 o'clock? Yeah, when there was loads of people up still, so they could all see it. What are you coming on at this time?
We're all relaxing. We don't need this shit.
No, okay. What's going on here? I don't see.
Before we go on, has anyone noticed Philboy? Has anyone noticed Philboy, the cesspit popping up in over the last few days? Has that been like confirmed? Is it Philboy? I've seen him in a few chats. Have you seen him, King?
Oh yeah, I've seen him. Like, it's not that. It's got any subs. Like, not like he hasn't got that many subs. You know what I mean? It's.
So you don't think it's him?
Nah. Didn't he? Just
Tim hasn't been here all night. You must have been watching another night.
I haven't been.
Tim was over in Flavour.
Oh, there's Fox Stuff. Fox Stuff has been on my panel. Remember the carry on with him?
Aye, wee fella.
Oh, they proper ruined him, like, didn't he? Proper ruined him. Fucking hell.
Where was he at?
Tim's not been here tonight.
I haven't been watching. All I'm saying to you is, if
well,
you
seem to be
watching,
watching. You seem to be watching this. What are you spanned for?
Yeah. What have you got? What's your thing you've got about Tim? What's up with Tim?
If anyone's got any proof of anything, then prove it.
No. No, listen. You're saying Tim.
It doesn't matter about no.
I've got proof of something.
No. Well, you fucking out here look like.
Listen, Garth, I've got proof you're not being
what you're doing is you're talking over me. You want me to answer, but you're talking over me, aren't you?
No, because you're saying something different, Ariel. You do. You know that, don't you?
Dodson, hurry, hell, go ahead, you bummer.
Hang on, slow down. Who's talking to me?
What do you want Tim Smith for?
Yeah.
Tim Smith, because he's got a vendetta against me, and I'll quite happily speak to him.
Why? So what's the vendetta he's got?
I've got no idea. But
you've got it.
Fuck off.
So that's a bit.
About you.
But you don't know what it is. Well, give us an example. Give us an example.
There's quite a lot of people. Hang on. There's quite a lot of people.
Hang on. All right.
Stakes copping, the stakes copping.
Don't try and
what is the vendetta? You must have something. Give us an inkling.
Well, ask Tim. Ask Tim Smith.
Well, you're the one who put on here to ask him. Tim's in bed. Sucking pillar. Fast a kid. Well, you've come on in here and threw Tim's name about when he's not here to defend himself. So know what they call that, where I'm from? A shit house. So you're a shit house coming on doing that when you know he's not about, shouting his name. So how'd you like them apples?
Tim's not a woman here, better you, Garth.
Okay,
whatever. Well, it's not whatever, that's a known fact. That's what you've just done. You've come on here playing the victim. He's got a vendetta, but he's not here to defend himself. So you're shouting his name when he can't defend himself. So you look like Ariel. So how'd you like them apples?
Right, Garth. Listen for a second. Please don't talk over me.
See where I come from?
If anyone can pass it on, then please pass it on. That's all.
What?
We ain't your fucking messengers, mate. We're not messengers. We're here just having a bit of a crack. You come on because Channel 4's fucking finished. And you've got nothing else to do.
And you're the person cunt.
And you're still an arrogant bastard.
I didn't come on here for an argument with you. I've come on here to say...
No, you come on here to comment the press, people. Now,
fuck off, you fat finger breaking nonsense.
Fuck off, bro, your own door, motherfucker.
Ariel, you've been framed. Ariel, you've been framed.
Bye.
I'm not worried about people. I've come on here to pass on the message to Tim Smith. You can put me on. Put me on
a message to him. Pass the message. You want us? Why have you got sunglasses on in the house?
Have you got?
Are they reacting like me beads? Are they reacting like me beads?
You getting us some bed, Garth, are you?
Yeah. Wait, Garth, you know you like to say please a lot.
Take that coat and get out your skin.
Did she ask please let go?
Who are you looking at there, Garth? Looking at your dog, are you? You fancy your dog? Looking at
YouTube is looking like the victim when you're the one who came on and told everyone that you broke her lady's fingers.
Can you click them?
You take you come on and you come on.
Whatever you think of Stig, he was fucking good on panels. Like you need people like that.
Are you still on bail or you been charged yet?
Yeah.
Listen, mate, I've not been charged.
He got charged with having shoulders like Claudia Schiffer.
So you're not being charged?
I actually thought Tim Smith come on there, but he isn't. There'll be people in here who won't seen any of this, you know. Let's get some classic Pablo on there. Let's have a look. Karma Corner was doing a marathon thing today, wasn't he? Johnny Bum Bum. Showing a lot of Johnny Bum Bum. Ah, this is a classic. This was classic YouTube.
And he's carrying on, or was that it? Do you want to end it?
I'm not giving a defeat. I'm shaking your hand. No, I'm not saying you're defeat. Giving it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Nobody's got to give defeat. You're shaking hand. That's how it should be, bro. That's how it should be.
Oh, that was the end. Shit.
Don't need to message.
Sorry, guys.
You start ending up your stingers. We'll move it down to there.
There's Keelan there.
Yeah, hold on.
Kim has just got to tell the family.
There's Dennis buckling his shoes up there.
Yeah, big up BBA to live. Big up Harlan, big up Dennis.
Big up Dr. Rackpool.
Fuck Dr. Rackpool.
Come on.
Doesn't like them kicks, Alan, like, does he? You should have jumped on him.
Kick him in the bum.
You're going to move down to the next area.
Doesn't like them kicks.
Come on, man.
We'll do no kicking. It would be just punching.
Come on, no kicking in the fucking penile.
No kicking in the cock, boys, and we're moving down. Going in the stingers. Come this way. Come this way. That's it. That's it.
Here we go. The infamous
Move out the stingers, boys.
necromancer.
Move out the stingers. You look there. Move out the stingers.
Can't breathe. Oh, let go. Let go of him. Let go. Let go.
You give up. I've got to sort you out. Listen, that's what he said. He said the rules, didn't he?
Could have finished him there, Dennis. Yeah, the right hand free there. Could have been jabbing him in the kidneys.
Short you out. Don't choke him out. That ain't hard, is it?
It is what it is. It's what it is.
Harlan, bro, don't let him choke you out, man.
Get out of it, Harlan. Grab his leg. Do something.
That's embarrassing, that. The way he chucked him down there and then pick him back up.
Harlan, if you want to give up, bro, you can give up, man.
Harlan, do you want your gum shield? I've got mine. Who's that then? Do you want your gum shield?
Alan doesn't know where he is at this point, do
You sure?
What's that?
I'm going to shake your hand.
So what are we?
We shouldn't even be doing this.
It's up to you, man.
That's it, man. Just end it. You shook hands.
You're going to end up getting hurt, keep calling people out. You are.
No, Sliver. Listen, you've gone.
His bander.
No, I'm not saying you're defeat. Giving it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Nobody's got to give defeat. You're shaking hand. That's how it should be, bro.
So
That's how it
basically,
should be.
Yeah? You don't need to talk to each other again. You don't need to message.
Don't need to mouth off nothing. It's done.
basically all Harlan did wrong on YouTube. I liked Harlan.
Come here. You drive a long way. You come a long
Yeah,
way.
that's it, Slim. It was his gob.
No winners.
People didn't like his gob. He was going round being very confident money on
The only reason I was
panels,
calling your pussy is because you were fucking going on like I wasn't going to turn up.
and he just riled a
Well,
lot of
look, you
people
both
up.
turned up then.
And
Leave me
Dennis
your pussies, man.
Listen.
Dennis was basically the night guy in armour, wasn't he? You know, he was going to sort Harlan out for the whole of YouTube, put him in his place.
I've turned up.
That's all it was.
Oi. Fair play, Dennis.
Yeah.
But Harlan didn't
Harlan,
like
you
them
good, bro?
picks.
Yeah, man.
You right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of personal there as well, like without a doubt. Definitely a bit of personal beef there, like, but Sorry, that was me there. Pressed the wrong button. Oh, hang on. Sorry, folks. My fault.
Isn't it? But you don't fucking change
I'm gonna rape your wife.
Hey.
Change
I'm gonna rape your wife.
Hey.
I'm gonna rape your wife.
Fair play to Apollo. Apollo
you
was a
fucking know I am.
difficult,
So
you
you
know,
fucking
when me and Jim started doing lads.
You treat man, don't you?
It's Apollo.
Before I find out who you are,
Come
and
in,
then you
chat,
get
and spend
fucked
all
up,
night
yeah?
in the chat.
You're a fucking spastic, man.
I'm a
Spend
spastic,
like
yeah?
3
You're
hours on a
fucking
Friday
monk,
night just in our chat,
I'm a monk.
listening to shit music.
You can't even throw a jab, lad.
And
Where
then,
you from, lad? Where
then
you
the
from?
next
You can't
day,
even
you'd have
throw a
1,000
jab, lad.
people in, listening to someone.
Give you nightmares, lad.
And look at me moaning like an old woman, lad.
I don't think it ever got verified,
Mate,
did it? There was
you're changing
rumours
your
on the
accent
pub
every
that he
2 minutes,
died.
bro.
He
You know what I'm
was
saying?
ill, wasn't he?
Right, I know you're from my area because you put Glue and Louie in your fucking channel, bro. Yeah, and that's a fucking local. That's my like a local fucking. Do you know what I'm saying?
Say it, bro.
Local,
Say it, bro.
mate, he's
Louis.
local fucking scrounger, like fucking not. Do you know what I mean? Like fucking homeless person.
What did he
You know
do
what I
to
mean?
you, lad? What did he do
What?
to
You
you,
are?
lad? What did he
You
do
are?
to you when you was a kid? What did Gluey do to you, lad?
Yeah, my lad.
And look at me moaning like an old woman, lad.
Mate,
What did Gluey do to you when you was a kid, lad?
And look at me moaning like an old woman, lad.
Mate, shut your mouth.
There was
What did
rumour
he
that
do to you as a kid
he
for
knew a lot about
apparently day,
Middlesbrough.
lad?
Apollo. He knew
Mate, you're going off at
the slang that he used to use was
Liverpool or
Middlesbrough.
something. You're from my area, bro. You try and change your accent every fucking 2 minutes.
But he had a bit of
Another
scout,
line,
didn't he?
bro.
I think he put that on.
Yeah, I will.
Bit of the northeast.
No problem.
He had a bit of
No
Geordie.
problem.
No
Yeah, I
one
will,
really
because you
knew
know
him.
I've got it. So
I
fucking.
sniff lines of your missus, lad.
You can't fucking
Yeah, your
sniff.
missus is
No.
known. Your missus is known in the area, bro.
Is she?
We all run train on your missus,
Could
lad.
be brutal, like a
Understand,
word.
bro.
You done.
Could
Can
be
you carry on
brutal
the
where he
fire?
wanted to be like.
Do you want to end it?
I'm not giving a defeat. I'm shaking your hand. No, I'm not saying don't defeat. Giving it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Nobody's got to give defeat. You're shaking hand. That's how it should be, bro. That's how it should be.
Yeah. Don't need to talk to each other again. Don't need to message.
Don't need to mouth off nothing. It's done. It's done.
Don't need to slag off each other. It's just childish, pathetic bollocks. You come here, you drive a long way, you come a long way. You've had it out.
Yeah, man. Where is YouTube Idiots and where's Boss Dog? Big shout out to Boss Dog wherever you are, mate.
I'm going to smoke this fag and I'm going to get into the story. Got a lot to talk about tonight, though. One sec. I've got to answer this guy because it's... Hello, dude. I'm hard as fuck. So anyway, first of all, so let's get started first. Dean, you're a fucking bellend. Last July, I spoke to Dougie Joyce, yeah? Dean, you're a fucking bellend. You know what I mean? Fucking belter, bro. Fucking belter. So, one sec. I've just had a sniff, so my nose is going funny.
Just getting that flow, mate. Getting that flow, son. My mic's shit out as well, so...
It's up all the fucking limo sniffing, innit? Anyway, so, Dean, you're a fucking bellend. I'm hard as fuck. I phoned Dougie, I said, what's happened, Doug? He said, you're right, mate. I said, blah, blah, blah. Then, blah, 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 blah. So one night I just phoned Dean. I said, Dean, you're a fucking bellend. How much are you going to get paid, bro? He said, well, your purse, what we've put it down as £200. Like, okay. So, yeah, no problem. And he said, obviously, we'll be selling all the tickets. He said, but blah, blah, blah. So I thought to myself, oh, fucking buzzing, mate. Anyway, so not going to put my PayPal up then, yeah? So once that happened, they phoned me and said, fucking hell, lad, the pay-per-view sales have gone fucking right through the roof since that happened. Blah, blah, blah. What happened then was I phoned Dean up, have about half an hour chat with him. He's like, I'm in work till 7, bro. So I was like, I feel like crying now, do you know what I mean? But it's right, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want to cry online, bro. But if I knew, like, what kind of sales there was and all this and that, yeah, I knew there wasn't that much sales. I do feel like crying, like, I feel upset, innit? Like, I've been proper mugged off, innit? Like, big time. Out of that money I was going to earn, I spent it all on the fucking limo and sniffing, innit? So that night, in my own head, I thought, like, Dean, you're a fucking bellend. I'll fight anyone. I'm an animal, yeah? I didn't see Dougie once. We didn't get the money that night. So next day, phoned him up. I was like, what the fuck? £200 fucking bellend. So then, so as the time went on, I was ringing. So next stop is, so this is this week now. So on Tuesday, I think it was it Tuesday? Let me look. Dino, is there any way you reckon you can transfer me the Reddies, bro? As I'm at Newcastle struggling. Anyway, so then I texted him again. But Dino, I don't want to mind you. Say what? But I've got a bill has been taken out my bank in Newcastle, bro. I'm broke as fuck. So I'm in Newcastle with £3.68. There was a lot of people there that were skint. I was skint, do you know what I mean? So that night, we're waiting for our money. We're all waiting for our money. So then I texted again. I said, Dean, please, isn't there any way you can just transfer me a couple of hundred just to keep me going? No answer. So then Wednesday, I've texted him twice. No answer. Yesterday, no answer. Today, no answer. I've not heard nothing off him. I've not heard nothing off Dougie. I've not heard nothing off any of them. I was ringing. So obviously I haven't been paid. I've not heard nothing off them for days. You know, it's not Dougie. I've been dealing more with Dean, you're a fucking bellend. So yeah, I haven't been paid at all. So if Mr. Douglas Joyce and Mr. Dean Munch, Dean, you're a fucking bellend. And watching this now, it's done, boys. I'm done with 3D Fight Club, mate. I'm moving on with my life. Obviously, I'm going to go to work in the morning. You can't call me a beggar. Listen, so it is what it is. I'm living in a supported accommodation hostel, mate. You can't work from here, sir. You can't work unless you're earning 700-800 quid a week. Then you can. What's that say? Get a job. I am going to get a job, mate. Because I said to the woman downstairs before, I said, you know, if I get a job here, she's like, how can you even get a job here? So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So that's it. But in the meantime, I'm going to put my PayPal up. So I thought, okay, no problem. Fucking laughing. It's fucking shady, man. It's fucking well. And what have I done to my hair? I've just put it back because I can't be asked doing it. My hair will be better tomorrow as well. I'm just, you know, it is what it is. So what do you think? Fucking belter, bro. Fucking belter. So, Dean, you're a fucking bellend. I'll fight anyone. I'm an animal, yeah?
Madness, all that, like, wasn't it? I know it was a crap fight with Ash. It was the worst fight ever, but surely he's got to be worth more than £200 that he didn't even get.
a couple of days ago, I woke up. Okay, I woke up. I'd made love for 20 minutes. I'd had a coffee and half a joint, and I was chilling. And I was half asleep, relaxing. Just woken up, you know, apart from having a little bit of lovemaking for half an hour. And then I was chatting with PP in his car. Now, some of the comments he was making were pretty strange about, you know, I don't know. We was talking anyway. I just entertained PP for a little while he was driving. Okay, who, by the way, I now want nothing to do with. Okay, I came in. I just got out the, you know, I'm wrapped up in my dressing gown. I'm ready to get comfy. I'm stoned. I went, hey guys, and then I have not touched Joe Kidd who for a very long time. 2 nights ago, he was like, you should get a touched, and I was like, Joe, I just got before they turn the live off. He's full of all this, that, and the other, and I can put my hand. And I will put it on my.
See where you're coming from.
You know, they're all high smoking weed, yeah. PP was saying.
Well, how long was you training for that fight for? Coming up and training with Paul Dennis and all that for 200
all
quid.
3 gentlemen on this feed. Even a couple of days ago, I woke up. Okay, I'd not even had probably. I'd woke up. I'd made love for 20 minutes. Anyway, I just entertained PP for a little while he was driving. Okay, just moving on swiftly. If Dodgy Dave got some money out of you, you're miles and miles and miles and miles away from him. But if forever and with my hands together praying, you ever come to this country, you don't have to worry about a hotel because you can stay here, and you should be doing what you need to do. And I agree with everything you say on what you need to do. But, you have nothing to worry about Dodgy Dave coming to Thailand because there'd be a huge tilt on the plane unless they put all the other customers, I mean travellers, on the other side of the plane. It would be tilting, and it just had landed in the water on the way because it's just a huge mess, isn't it?
These are things I was saying in backstage, Evan.
He's on the fucking. I've seen
You've
pictures
got
of
to
him
have
on a
premium,
mobility
like
scooter. Like,
once
come
you've
on,
had that free
I
trial,
mean, no, these are just in the pitiful.
you know for a fact you ain't got to go back.
His acro.
No, I know I do sound posh, like, but what is it? $12.99 a month, £3 a week or something. Not to watch adverts on here. Apparently you can get it for nothing now. I've heard people saying there's an app where you can get it for nothing. I'm going to play a couple more minutes of this, people, and I'm going to have to wrap up because I'm losing my voice. I'm having to keep muting up because this cough's getting worse. I'll be seeing who's live and probably being a chat. Respect to everyone coming in though, and massive like happy Christmas to everyone. You know what I mean? I'll be live too sometime this week.
There's about 30 odd pages. He showed a video of me. He didn't know that I was. You know, he thought I actually believed all his lies. He showed me printing off his acro, and it was pages and pages long. The only reason why I'm out of the, I can't come back at the moment is none other reason than I can't travel because restrictions on my traveling.
You know, yeah, I always, since this whole, I don't know, you know, Moto and thing, it was in Thailand and when it turned.
The thing I don't like about him is he calls himself a man of the truth.
And he's full of bollocks.
The truth. piece of shit he is.
You know, I was watching him on Expo earlier, and I was thinking to myself, I came on your live while you were having a drive in your car, and I was talking to you. I'd woke up, I'd made love for 20 minutes to say hello. What they did to me at the end of that show was just disgusting. Made the Exposure TV. I don't know. I don't know. That, and the way that those three said, you know, I went on just to say hello.
That dodgy geezer ripped me off for 2.5K.
Yeah. I can't believe it. I can't believe
it. They don't know him, and they don't know.
I can't believe it. I can't believe
they're all.
it.
They don't know what he's going to do in the future. Just like I didn't know him at the time.
Yeah.
And he was.